Uh-oh, what do we got here? What's going on here? Okay, we're good. Your Facebook. What's going on with Facebook? There's currently a problem with this destination. Stop the live stream and try again.
Really?
Yeah, the Facebook is saying it's not. Hold on. Yeah, why am I getting the double voice? Look like it's trying again. So hold on.
Okay.
Why am I getting double voice? So your YouTube is up and your X is up, but the Facebook we're having a problem with. Okay, so what's going on here?
God, this video is just terrible. I'm not used to seeing myself like this. I feel like I need to put neck tape on or something. Oh, or a scarf.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So is that you?
Is what me? Is that it?
Yeah, you so we're live right now. So
I don't see it live. It says live. I see a screen. I do see. No, I don't know. I don't see it. Hold on. Let me see the YouTube show. Monetized. Oh, we're here. We are here. We're here. We're live.
For some reason.
It's not automatically streaming though. I mean, it's on YouTube, but it's not on. It should automatically stream to Facebook. I mean,
so the Facebook, for some reason, your Facebook is not connecting. Well,
that's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, we're live on my Twitter.
We're live on Twitter. We're live on. So
we got 17 people already. 17 views.
All right, so let's see.
Woohoo! Okay. Hello, everybody. Yes, I am super ready.
Why am I gotta find out what's going on with my voice because I'm hearing myself twice. All right. So
I can only hear you once.
Hold on. Let me see this. Hey, welcome, guys. We are trying to get situated here. Don't worry, we're going to try to get to all of your questions. You guys are live here. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see here.
And I'm going to say the best way to get questions to me is on Twitter at Adryenn, Adryenn. Probably the only place that I will actually see you because this is streamed in so many different places in every nook and cranny for podcasters, for startup founders, for literally anyone who has a business, anyone who uses technology, anyone who wants to learn about AI, making it easier, faster, better, converting leads faster. This is everywhere all over the internet. So I don't know exactly where everybody is. So if you do have questions, please tweet me or Jenny or ask them on YouTube if we're directly on YouTube. I don't know. Where do we see questions?
So Adryenn, hold on. I am. We are streaming to a lot of places. I was trying to get your stuff set. All right, so this is weird. This is weird. All right, so let's go ahead and get
If you give me
started here.
I can post it.
They put their questions on Facebook. I can see them, but let me see. Why is this? Adryenn, I'm going crazy right now.
I'm sorry.
I got like 50 things feeding into my ear. It is the weirdest thing right now. So hold on.
Oh, you need to turn on echo cancellation. Under
I need to turn
settings,
it on.
audio. You need to turn on echo cancellation.
All right.
Noise suppression, echo cancellation, and auto gain control. Did that help?
All right, so let's get started. Huh?
Did that help?
No, it didn't. Hold on. I think because I know what happened. Okay, so hold on. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. Just
Oh yeah, you can't have where it's playing and other places on, because there's like a 30-second delay.
All right.
And I know it messes with your head. I have a hard time when that happens on the phone too.
All right, so I got it.
So for those of you who are tuning in already, I'm Adryenn Ashley. This is Jenny Jones. We are figuring out all of the little gremlins in the system here, and Jenny is working all of the dials. So please introduce yourself. Where are you seeing us? I can't actually see wherever you're seeing us. So go ahead and tweet us. Where are you seeing us? I will go make sure to have X open and ready to respond.
All right. So are you doing yours from the studio? Or are you okay, yeah, you are. You are.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, so let me
Are you in
down
YouTube?
the volume. Oh, that's what it is. I got it.
That's what I was saying. If you have YouTube playing, that's the problem, because that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I got it now. I'm sorry. All right, so we're here. Listen, I've never did this. We're streaming to about how many people are we streaming to? How many people do you have estimate your different channels, Adryenn?
About 400,000.
About 400,000? Really?
Yeah.
Gosh, that makes my mediocre 3,000 or so people tune in. But
well, if you give me a link, I can add like another 70,000.
The link is on. It's a YouTube. That's the only link. The YouTube one is the only one. I tried to do the. Just send me your YouTube. Just send a YouTube link. I'm gonna try your Facebook one more time. You know how Facebook is, but let's go ahead and I don't want to waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me look one more time here on your Facebook before we get started, because I don't want anybody to miss out. Yes. So let's try it again. Live producer, Facebook. Let us get settled here, people. We are getting it going here. All right, so we are going to be talking about. Thank you guys for joining us for the Sumo Day FOMO show. Right? If you don't know what FOMO is, fear of missing out. We're going to try to give you our top 10. We're going to each tool once we. She's going to give you one. I'm going to give you one of the tools. She's going to do 5. I'm going to do 5. But every time we give you one, we're going to tell you the reason why. If it's going to help your business, it's going to help you grow, it's going to make it more efficient. But what we have to do, and our challenge is, and Adryenn knows his challenge is, you have to defend your position of that tool. So you have to say, hey, this is the tool, and there's a reason why, and we're going to do that. So let me check one more time on the Facebook. Let me try to start it one more time.
And I just shared it to like.
Yeah, you're so big time that
I'm not Facebook, so big time.
Facebook's not taking. It says it's starting a destination. So we're going to try one more time. If it doesn't work, we're definitely going to get started, because I know you're big time and you want all your peeps.
But remember, Facebook likes to shadow ban me.
Yeah, Facebook be tripping, right? So that's what they do.
I went to 25 million, and then they didn't have me in the like performance compensation group, so I got paid nothing. And then they literally shut it down, and then they go, okay, now we'll put you in the performance group. I'm like, yeah, when you don't have to pay me 25 grand. I see how that works.
That's how we're doing it, huh?
That's how we're doing it. Yep. So
okay. All right. So
I don't see it going. Do you want me to go back to that link and re-hook it up?
you possibly can. I'll go ahead and start it, and then you want me to get started, or
get started?
You want to wait one more time? All right, let's get it started because the peeps are waiting. All right, so let's get it started. Thank you guys for joining us here for our FOMO show, Appsumo FOMO show for Sumo Day. So apologize for technical difficulties, but Adryenn actually has 400, 500 million people, and I want to make sure all of our audience, okay, just 350 million. I'm just small time. I don't even have 1% of what she has, but it doesn't matter because what we have is we do have the juice. We're going to give it to you guys today. We're going to talk about some different tools. Let's talk about how this is going to go down. Adrienne's going to give you her top 5 tools for Sumo Day. I'm going to give you my top 5 tools Sumo Day. Now, most of them, I would think maybe 90 to 95% of them should be able to give you an additional 10% discount. If you are a Appsumo Plus member, you get another 10% or so. So that's almost anywhere between 19 to 20% discount. So if you're into the full stacking mode, you definitely want to take advantage of this. Go ahead, Adryenn.
And your $99 Appsumo fee right now qualifies you to get $100. That is $25 every quarter to spend in credits. So not only is it technically free because you get that rebate, you also get extended rug protection. Let's just call it that for my Web3 friends. Why
don't you explain that a little bit before we get
I got it
worked up here.
Rugging is when somebody sells you something and then abandons the project. So
no, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying explaining the whole Appsumo Plus thing. Okay, I think some people don't understand the power of it. So go ahead and break that down. So now they have the extra protection. So let's go ahead and advertise that again. So go ahead and do that.
Appsumo Plus. It is literally like being a platinum, gold, titanium, American Express concierge level. Like it gives you all the bennies. Get all the bennies. So first off, the reason why I tell everybody, get this Appsumo Plus. Now you get that $100 rebate back. But the first thing I tell you to get is SendFox. That is free with Appsumo Plus. That is like that's your own CRM. That's your own MailChimp. You do not need MailChimp. You do not need to pay for those things again. Then you also get King Sumo. And if you have ever run a contest and you've used any of those tools, you know it's $200, $250, sometimes $1,000 to run a contest that's going to generate you likes, follows, conversion, and sharing. And that's the rewards program and the contest partner or contest package application that comes with Appsumo. It's called King Sumo. That is also free. Not only that, there's probably about 150 courses, training guides. There's an organizational fit index in there that you get for free, which is amazing for every single startup founder. Because if you hire bad, it will cost you way more than not hiring at all. So you want to make sure that the people that you are bringing on are correct. Your HR management tools are in there. Like everything you could want to like start with nothing kind of comes with Appsumo. Then on top of that, you get access to all of these amazing deals. Now, keep in mind, they are limited. They are lifetime deals, most of them, or annual deals at a grandfathered in discount, because these are startups who are doing their go-to-market and they've got to show that user base going up and that monthly recurring revenue going up, but they get the users first with an Appsumo launch, and then they go after the monthly subscribers. So where they're going to be charging people $90 a month, you're going to probably be paying like $49 one-time lifetime. It's that good. Now, you get an extra year of protection in case that startup fails and they abandon the project. You have a year refund. The reason why, here's the other thing. The other reason why I say I love Appsumo is because and I always buy the top tier because these things go fast. I usually find I got like 2 hours to go. I buy the top tier because I have 60 days to decide if I like it. I can downgrade my tier or I can refund it. I've got 60 days, no questions asked. So you can only upgrade your tier while it's still for sale. So I always buy the top tier, and if I need to refund, I will. That's a little alpha for you. But Appsumo Plus literally is one of my best buys on Appsumo Day for this entire week. I believe this is going to make the difference for so many startups, so many entrepreneurs. If you have a podcast, every week there's a new podcast, something in there. And let me tell you, one of them, oh my God, this is what I missed. And I only got the lowest tier. I should have got the top tier. It was not Be Live. It was oh my goodness. It's podcast hosting. I got 5 shows, but it has auto magical dynamic added solution.
Hold on.
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
So Adryenn, hold on for a second. So sounds like
no, I'm just still Appsumo.
Am I clipping? No. I'm talking about the voice, the feedback. The feedback I'm getting.
Yeah, you're crunchy.
I'm clipping, but you're clipping. You're clipping.
I shouldn't be
well. At all. No, you're not clipping. You're clipping to me. So you guys help us right now. Mark, he's the clipping expert, right? And he always tells me if I'm clipping or if I'm not clipping. Let me know in the chat, or are we just talking too soon? Yeah, you sound crunchy too when you're talking. I was like, what the heck is going on here?
I'm not crunchy. I have everything turned off. Everything is literally like as clean as it can possibly be.
Hold on, let me see something here. That's so crazy because all right, let me do this. Start that. All right, so am I still clipping?
You have to say something.
Am I still clipping, Adryenn?
Yeah, you're still clicking a little, but it's not as bad.
Clicking?
It just sounds like there's a, when you're too close to the microphone without a pop. It's like a little static at the end of every word.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not supposed to be happening. All right, so.
And this is why I have a Macintosh.
You are clipping. It says both. Saying both of you are clipping and dropping.
Oh, that's not good. That shouldn't be.
Yeah, happening. I think. Let me see, because I'm looking at my. That's bad, man. I hate bad because I don't have bad experience from it. So
we'll have to record a clean one and post a pre-recorded instead of live.
No, I want myself live. My stuff says excellent, but my bit rate is just crazy. All right, so let's start here. Darn it, let me see. I don't have anything else going on.
I got nothing.
Anything. All right, so let's get to it as much as we can. Oh, this is Adryenn now sounds perfect. I think you started. Adryenn, audio is great. Jenny, check your settings. Your audio is clipping horribly. Yeah, I just closed. So I'll go ahead and let you get started. Adryenn, can you share your screen, Adryenn?
Can I share my screen?
Are you going to share your Appsumo screen? Yeah.
I could.
Let me grab it. And while you share your screen, I'll figure out what's going on.
Screen.
You know what? Let me do this. Let me do something else.
Mm-hmm.
Let me stop. Let me see. Because I was trying to do something else.
So I remembered what it was called. Sharing? It was called Cast. So Cast. Oh my God, is it still? No, it's not there. This one, a couple of our lovely ambassadors got the bestest deal. It was like 100.
Wait. Hold on. We're not going back. We're going by what's currently there. You're not going back to the best who ever.
I understand.
You're setting it up. I'm going to set it up while I work on my clipping.
Why the FOMO? This is my whole point. So, I've been buying from Appsumo forever, right? And I mean, since it launched, literally probably day one, I've bought thousands of things, just ridiculous amounts of software, and I use most of it. So I really, I love it. I adore the team. The refund policy is bulletproof. So Appsumo Day, the reason Appsumo Plus is like the first thing I say you should get. I don't think I should have to count it as one of my top 5 because there's just so many amazing things in here. And before we started this live stream, I started designing my Be Human. Now, I'm into AI. And I know that a lot of people are out there, and I'm in a ton of different things that I've been trying to auto magically produce using 11 Labs and using Hey Jen and all these other things to make myself an auto magical AI generated newscaster. So I don't actually have to take a shower and get dressed every day. That is literally the goal of my life, is that I don't have to actually put on all of that makeup and do my hair and get dressed and go to the studio. I can just have my AI do it. So that's what I've been working on. And what's really, really cool is this Be Human is probably the closest thing that I have gotten to doing that. And on top of that, I watched an Instagram video the other day that was hilarious. They put 2 talking AIs, customer service bots, on 2 phones next to each other and had them talk to each other. And within like 30 seconds, they were talking about quantum physics. It was hilarious. So I'm like, okay, so what happens if, because now my AI persona in Be Human can take video calls and do Zoom. So what if I put 5 of them in there and just literally gave them all instructions that were kind of counterintuitive and watch them play Whose Line Is It Anyway? Because that's what I've been building on the side, but I'm doing that using Morpheus. So, but this is like, ooh, this might be a good proof of concept here. So I'm pretty excited about that. Another one of my very, 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 very favorites is task bots. I have to show you this. Although Merlin is, I can't pick 5. Okay. Just so you know, at my site right here.
Just start with 5 initially. We will do the extra stuff.
I bought the top tier of At My Site forever ago. I have used it on 100 sites. I absolutely love it. It is the fastest way for me to wrap a blog site or a WooCommerce, a shop or something, and put it into the app stores. But the key piece, using it with a blog and a community, is I get push notifications. So I am in their phone. You don't have to worry about email open rates. You don't have to worry about anything because 99% of push notifications are seen. So that is one of my very, very, very favorites. This is that Be Human persona. Seriously, you get 2 personas for $49, which is way less expensive than I was already spending on Hey Jen. And I've been using 11 Labs, Descript, and Hey Jen, and Be Human may actually replace them all. And the top tier, this top tier right here, gives you, for $329, it gives you, you get all of these things: lifetime access, Future Pro and Premium tiers, ability to upgrade, downgrade. You've got Zapier integration and Pabbly, unlimited knowledge bases. Now, this is the key thing, okay? So I build custom bots, but I'm always limited. Even when I'm using my OpenAI key, I'm still always limited to like 8 million tokens. Now, I've never blown through 8 million tokens, but that doesn't mean that I couldn't, right? Like, I definitely could, especially on one of these projects that I'm doing now, when the book itself, just the book, is like 900 pages, tiny little font. So I totally could. But this is unlimited knowledge-based documents. That is freaking awesome. And it also means that while you've created this bot, it can be a sales bot, customer service bot, any other kind of bot that you're thinking of, that is your AI avatar. I cloned my voice in 30 seconds. It was crazy. And then I'm training the video, which is actually, I did it right before here. So it's not done, or it's probably done, but I haven't seen it yet. And it comes out looking really, really amazing. So that is super, super cool, because you can make them be customer service, sales, marketing, anything you want. And you can have it go out and do tasks for you, which I thought was very cool, because I sent it off on a wild freaking goose chase. And I mean, like, the impossible. I had already tried. I tried having OpenAI do it. I've tried everything to try and find this little thing and make it do the thing. And it did the thing. I can't tell you what it did because it's kind of top secret, but holy crap, it did it. Pardon my language. So that's one of my favorites. So here with the $329 level, and like I said, I like to go for top tier, right? So we get 25 hours of voice conversation a month. Now, keep in mind, that's more than your Otter AI. You get 10 team seats, 10 personas, 350 browser automation energy points per month, and 5 hours of video conversation per month, which is really, really cool. And you can put that on a custom domain. It's got the face cloning, on-page instructions for the person using it, and the whole persuasion flows. Now, the persuasion flows, this is the other reason you want the top tier. This is like saying, I would like to have the world's best salesman, i.e. Timothy Johnson. I would like him to be my salesperson, and there is no persuasion. He'll get all the way to the end. It will not matter. You literally just say, I want you to be Timmy, and your sales are just going to skyrocket if you train it correctly. So that's the key thing, is you can train it for what you want. So I love that. That's probably one of my very, very favorites. How is your sound going over there?
My turn.
Okay.
My turn.
It's your turn. I'm just waiting. Go ahead. You want me to stop sharing?
How many did you do?
I did one.
Yeah, no, I'll share. So you did one, so that was the was that
Be
Be
Human?
Human?
Yeah.
Man, how you know I wasn't gonna do my Be Human? You want to have a Be Human off?
Yes. You go do your Be Human too.
No. You know, there's another tool on here called Be Human as well.
No.
Sorry. So let me show you. That's too funny. You didn't.
There's
know that?
two Be Humans?
Yeah. So you did your Be Human. Hey. Don't be.
I'm sharing it for you. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
So no, that's yours. So let me show
No,
you.
I did the other one.
You did BeHuman.ai. That was yours, right?
I did Persona.
Here's mine. Yeah, you did Persona. So here's my Be Human. Can you see it? Am I clicking? How you doing, Perry? What's up?
I'm on the wrong thing. There we go.
All right, so you guys.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
So I stood back from the mic a little bit. I had a lot of things going on here. I feel bad because I've already upgraded my not Wi-Fi, but my internet. I got the highest speed, and now I think I got to go start checking into some other things. But I'm standing back from the mic a little bit. Jenny, we can hear you, except around 10% we're popping. All right.
See, to me, that sounds like an electrical connection.
Yeah, I think. All right, can you?
Oh, that's so much better. Yes.
Is that better?
Oh my God, yes. Oh, that was it. Whatever you just did. Oh my God.
Hey,
we got the full force. Yes.
Hey now, settle down. All right, so it's better?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes,
oh my goodness. All right, so let me talk about my Be Human first, right? So this Be Human, this is BeHuman.online. So this is a different one than yours is BeHuman.ai. So yours trains the AIs. But mine is the Be Human I like. This particular tool this is a tool that does
conferences.
Evergreens. It does evergreens. It also does, so if you wanted to do evergreen webinars, let's see, it does, you can run a summit from here. You can run a conference, remote job fair. You can run coaching space, virtual co-working office, evergreen training. You can do all of that from this one tool. And what I love most about it is, am I clipping, guys? Let me know. I should be good. Vasette, am I doing good now? Is it better?
You're better, but clipping. Your audio is way better because.
All right.
Yeah, but.
So
oh wow! Look at that.
I should be good. All right. So you're crazy. All right. So what I want to talk to you about is here on this is a deal, and I think the seal. It's 147 for 3 codes, right? Which is the best. It gives you unlimited events, unlimited duration events. You can connect. You can do live streams through YouTube, Vimeo, Twitch, and a custom RTMP, and it has 1,000 registrations per event. And you can do unlimited expo pages, and you can also have speakers and bios and all that. So this is a combination of a poor man's Remo mixed with Remo is the presentation software. They allow you to sit at tables and stuff like that. So this is a combination between Remo, Go Brunch, and one of your favorite webinar tools that does Evergreen. So this is, but I think, to me, I think it's the best value because 147. By the time you get out of here, if you're using both your Plus and your Appsumo, your Sumo day, you're getting out of there with less than maybe 110, 117 or something like that for this awesome deal. So that is my idea. And I even gave you the reason, Adryenn, of why you need to get this.
I love this, and I can't believe you gave me something else that I need to buy because I totally need to buy this. Now, for all of you out there who have podcasts, who are thinking about running summits, and you run summits on Zoom, don't do that. Use something like this. You're going to pay $500 a month to put 1,000 people on Zoom. This is going to allow you not only to have those evergreen webinars, it's also going to be able to have you do breakout tables, which means when you have your summits and you have your experts, they can all host topic tables. They will love it because the attendees will come and go and they'll pop into the seats as they go and they will get to meet everybody and they don't have to move anywhere. And I have done that many, many times on another app that does little tables like that and breakouts. And it is phenomenal. So I highly recommend that if you are somebody who is doing a podcast and you're thinking about maybe doing a mastermind or whatever, but you do a podcast and you want to do something light and easy as an event for a first event, you invite back some of your experts who were your guests and you do a summit. That will bring everybody together. And then that way everybody can mix and mingle and just not listen to the podcast on their own. That builds community.
So as you see here where you have these little tables, you can set up little tables here. See that? You can set little tables, you can have a discussion. So this is, to me, I think this is one of my top steals this Sumo day is be human, not online. Support is really, really good. Trust me, I've tested them out because I gave them a workout. But so I think that's a pretty good deal. Both Adryenn and I will be posting our links and our perspective platforms. So I'll put my link here. She'll put hers on her YouTube and her X. She'll let you know if you'll be able to pick this up. You'll be able to put your links there. So let's move on. Adryenn, you wanted to get once you wanted to put up your links and you want to get time to talk out before you share screen. Go ahead and put your screen up and get your next tool ready. You're ready on your next tool? You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, go ahead and share. I'll remove this. Give us a juice to. So if you follow my channel, or if anybody follows my channel, they know we're doing the juice. We do. I call it the Jenny juice over here. Not gin and juice. Not to be confused with gin and juice, but Jenny and juice. Yep. That's what we call it.
Jenny and juice. I love it. Okay. Squirrely SEO. Squirrely SEO. Why do I love this?
Hold on, let me add it to the screen. Hold on. You got it, or can you?
I'm sharing.
There you go.
I'm sharing my screen.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So, you're good.
Why do I love this? I am a huge SEO fan. So just as a little backstory, I do earned media. I do organic traffic. I do everything authentic. And one of the biggest things that I used to teach was manual SEO. And this was like before there were really SEO tools. They're like, make sure you have a meta tag. I mean, literally we're handwriting HTML back then. And I was able to get to the front page of Google. It was an accident. I was actually going after granite countertops for a recycled glass countertop company. And granite countertops had like 480,000 searches a month. And they were only getting like 4,000 for recycled glass countertops. And I was like, I want to go after granite. And I messed it up so badly. I got countertops, 1.82 million. It took me 2 hours and stayed there forever. Like it was awesome. So SEO is super, super important. When anybody is looking for you, and you need to know, what do the robots see? how can you improve, and how can you do it in a method that's really easy and anybody can understand it. So you do not have to be an SEO expert. You can just be a solopreneur, an entrepreneur, a coach, a podcaster, whoever, a solopreneur, and you are fine because this will walk you through it. Most of these SEO tools.
So this is a WordPress tool, correct?
This tool, it functions like anything. It's an all-in-one suite. You put the website in and it tells you everything, right?
Oh, because it says rank up the WordPress site. That's why I never looked at it. So are you saying I can use other, or you don't know for a fact, or do you know for a fact?
I don't know for a fact.
Because that was the reason why I never really looked at it, because it says rank up the WordPress site with data-driven SEO goals from an AI consultant. I could actually use that, but I didn't know if it was WordPress or I think it is WordPress. That was the reason why I never paid attention to it, because I kind of got out of the WordPress business a couple of years ago. I just try to upgrade them and doing all of those. Go ahead.
I just put in the site. Oh, I guess I maybe had to authorize it. It's pretty darn awesome, because here's the thing. I got unlimited sites. Unlimited sites. Unlimited. If you are a marketer, if you have an agency, unlimited sites.
So let me ask you about that, right? Since we're chatting, we're chopping it up, right? It's what we do.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this unlimited stuff? How do you feel about founders giving away unlimited? You get a site, you get a site, you get a site.
You get no. They're not giving away unlimited accounts. You get unlimited sites that you can manage. So I have, I don't know, probably. Okay, so I have Bcast. I have 5 podcasts. I've still not launched one. It costs them nothing. I have of all the tools that I have unlimited sites. The one I use, I would say the most, I have installed on 23 WordPress sites, and most of them are low traffic. A couple of them are freaking baller, but even if I bought the one site, it's not a heavy lift. It's the same lift, right? So I think that unlimited makes people feel like they're grandfathered in. It basically means I'm going to be able to use this, and when I switch things up or I do something else or what, like, I'm not going to be stopped. And you're going to learn to love it. And when it says unlimited, I guarantee most people can't juggle more than 10.
So I mean, so you and I both know that, but then there's those people that let's say abuse the system and end up making it harder for everybody else, right? Now I was thinking back,
Then they gotta go, because that is literally happening. So I have an AI tool that makes sales funnels and books. Not books like I'm an award-winning best-selling author. I write my own books, but this is like, other books, other people's books. And somebody came in and it's unlimited, right? And they had to have programmatically through a Python script. They were pumping this thing. And I'm like, no. I've had it for over a year and I've only made 13 bucks. This person made like 1,300 a day. They're out.
Oh, wow.
Don't blow it for the best. Don't blow up for the rest.
Nice.
That's all I gotta say.
So it looks like that is. So you have a lot of WordPress sites. To me, it looks like that's a WordPress tool. I think it is a WordPress tool. Yeah, which is cool. I mean, if you're doing WordPress, haven't done WordPress.
I live on WordPress.
Yeah, you live on WordPress. I wonder. Let's see. Vote. Who's still doing WordPress? Just put WP in the chat. Say, hey, I'm doing WordPress, or say no. Just say yes or no. I'm doing WordPress. Just give us a Y or no. And then if you're not, or if you used to, just put it in the reason why. I'm interested to understand. I just wanted to do a quick.
It totally tells you what your pages are. Your ranking. Yes, it is WordPress.
Yeah. So I think it's a good tool. That's a good tool. I'm not into the WordPress universe any longer. Okay. All right. So what else you got? No, that's good. You got anything else on that? Because I wanted to give you my number 4 tool. Huh?
Give me yours.
My for my number 4?
I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready for this. Hopefully your audience is ready for this.
Let me tell you, you guys, full disclosure, he told me his list ahead of time. He told me. I totally don't remember. And now I'm like, I'm going to end up buying everything on his list. This is insane. It's not like I haven't bought all my own list. Now he just doubled it.
No. Well, wait until. So, are you familiar with Insighto.ai? Now, I had if you didn't catch the video, I did a big kind of reveal of what went on Appsumo, what was the grab, was it launched, what was in the goodie bag. And a lot of people wanted me to talk about Insighto.ai. And I'm like, I'm giving Insighto a lot of love. And to me, I feel like, no, what I mean by that is I've given a lot of tools a lot of love. Insighto to me was like a no-brainer tool. It's like I spent time on it and I was like, if you're not seeing what this tool can do, so let me explain to you, right? So what Insighto does, right? Insighto, you can see here with the graph here, so it gives you basically, you get 2 bots. You get 2 type of bots. You get a chat bot that you get, and you get an audio bot. So you get a chat bot and you get a phone agent. So phone agent, and they actually use 11 labs. They use 11 labs voices. It sounds so authentic. So what you can do, and I think they said they're working on it, is just so they use WhatsApp, right? And they use Twilio, and and you can do webhooks. So it webhooks, get this, it webhooks into your Google Calendar. So it can basically set calendars where it can check your calendar for availability. It will not book over that slot. So the way you train the bot is to ask for appointments, and then you tell it how to ask for the appointments. Hey, I want the appointments. Ask, do people want AM or PM, or mornings or evenings? And then it tells the robot AI to speak back to the person day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 11 p.m. or whatever. It goes into your Google Calendar, so checks the date, see if it's available, and then can offer another date. All AI. I tested this.
This is awesome. So
I've literally tested this. This is crazy.
This is crazy good, because I bought an older Appsumo chatbot deal that I have literally blown the doors off of.
She said blown doors off. What do you mean by that? Blown the doors off? What did it do?
Oh man, I made a sober companion for a client.
Okay.
Literally, this thing is practically fully licensed. Like everything you would need to be licensed and pass the exams and all the things, and certified as a therapist and a counselor, and the whole sponsor thing from AA. It's meant to be civilian sponsor, just to distract the user when they have a craving. You just have to distract them for 20 minutes. I built that in 4 hours. The whole thing.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Well, yeah, but it would be better if it was a voice. Now I have to go get this and do it again. But I need unlimited. So I have unlimited. This is limited to 2,000 minutes.
So let's talk about it. So listen, I feel a little bit different about unlimited. Because I want, so here's my.
No.
Okay, so here's my.
I'm using my own key. I'm paying for my own.
So using your own key. So I do agree with that. I just wanted to give you my disclaimer on that, is because once I buy your tool and pull it off the shelf, this is my whole thing on unlimited is, once I build a business model and start earning revenue around your tool, the last thing I want you to do is to go out of business. So I get fearful, and what a lot of people need to understand is, at the core of SaaS, right? Software as a system, at the core is server cost, right?
Right.
And so a lot of times when you get what's called through AWS, through Amazon Web Services, they'll spot you like 2 years. Or I think Google does too. Or they'll do what's called a scholarship or a grant. Hey, we'll allow you to run to, 200,000, 300,000, quarter million dollars worth of services, and then we'll turn the faucet on, right? And I've been talking to a lot of founders, and so basically they have like 2 years to ramp up to a good MRR model to cover the cost. So if you bring on, let's say you bring on, I don't know, 500, you sit here, sell your stuff through Appsumo, and you get all these 500 people in there. You got 500 people on your server. You got unlimited. You got these weirdos that get in there and really try to get unlimited. You get a server cost, you get a server. So you got all these costs, but then founder hasn't figured out how to monetize it to get the monthly MRR. Next thing you know, you get an email and they're saying they're out of business. That's my fear of unlimited. Does that make sense now?
Totally makes sense. And I will just say that I am a venture capitalist by trade. And so when I see these companies and these startups, I want the unlimited because I know what value I'm about to bring to them, and I will literally guide them through that. And I will set them up with partnerships, and I will, if I like them and I want to see that they're going, and if their user base isn't, or if there's something not quite right. There's a couple of them where I'm like, look, you have to have a Teams login. Every single startup has to understand that we live in a decentralized world. So the owner of the account, especially if it's a high value account or if it was a lifetime deal, they do not want to lose their account. They don't want it stolen. They are not going to give their login to a virtual assistant. You have to be able to have one type of login for a virtual assistant who's just going to work it, and one for who's going to program it. And then only you should handle billing or, changing the email address of the master login. Those kinds of things. Always build that into your stuff. Always, always, always know. And don't go, oh, well, you can just use LastPass. I'm like, no, the heck you can't. Because once they log in with LastPass with your stuff, they can literally steal your stuff. That's the problem. Right.
So that's good advice. I mean, so you're speaking from that in. Again, I consult on that in as well. And I'm actually going to be doing some different things. So you and I will be able to partner up again, some other stuff I do, using my networking from the investment background and my investment community. I'm trying to put some things together. So we'll probably connect on some other things, Adryenn. All right. So let's keep it moving. Did you have something? I'm sorry.
I was just going to say I am about to launch these little startup pitch competitions all over the country. So we'll have to talk about that.
Oh, absolutely.
We could do one online using the tool, your Be Human tool. We could literally do it on the Be Human tool. Oh my God. We do that every
Adryenn, settle down. We already said we're going to do something. We got it. Did you guys see her? Adryenn went off, man. She got all excited. All right. So again, hey, maybe we can get sponsored by Appsumo. Appsumo, if you're listening to this video, we need some money to help us put on our event. All right. So we're going to come at you. So timestamp this, and we're going to send this to you. You sent all these other things. You sent me a toy truck, a toy. So you guys doing all that stuff. We'll talk about that offline. So, we'll talk about that offline, right? So, all right. All right. So, did you like my Insido.ai? Did you like that?
Let's
look at the deal really quick.
It is great.
Unlimited. Let's talk about it.
If 4 codes is $236, that's less than I paid. And
but it again, like you see, it has the Google Calendar integration appointments. Huh?
I wonder if it's 10,000 queries per month per bot or total. That's what I wonder.
No, I think it's total, but they have. You can add. I think they have add-on packs like $7 to get an additional 6,000 seconds and stuff. So this is done in seconds. It's not done in minutes. And here's what we'll say. I've ran a test on it, and I got to be honest with you. I've never heard anything this clean. Never. I've never heard anything this clean before. It's very, very nice. I would put my stamp of approval on it. That is is Jenny Jones approved. It's the way it sounds, right? So most AIs sound robotic. This doesn't. And I think because they have a partnership with 11 Labs.
Yeah.
And what happens is if I told you to call this number, or the way you can run these campaigns where you can upload a spreadsheet of like 50 names, it will dial and set appointments for you.
Now,
so you didn't even know.
Okay, wait, no. The FTC just said you can't do that. An AI can't robocall for appointment setting.
No. That's not roll call. You had to opt into it. Anything you opt into.
Oh, as long as it's opted in. Yes, correct.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to have AIs call you. Yeah, everybody. Well, I'm not going to say everybody knows that. But if a person opts in and says, hey, I agree to have your AI assistant call me back, and so that's different.
That's the upgrades in the terms of service, that when people opt into your website, you need to update your terms of service to say that you use AI agents and AI agents may call them.
Well, how do you guys feel about that chat? Would you guys mind an AI just calling you just to set an appointment? That's going to put a couple of VAs out of job, out of work.
I know somebody who just implemented it and did like 1,200 appointments. It was insane. And I was like, and then the FTC came out with the ruling and they paused it and they're like, do we keep going? Do we not keep going? I'm like, just change the script just a little bit and just say, hi, I'm an automated voice agent.
Yeah, you have to, because that's going to get weird.
Right,
so yeah, don't
close it. Then this is why I tell everybody, look, here's the deal. If you pretend it's a real human, they feel tricked. If you say, hi, I'm an automated AI agent, and you said that you wanted an appointment and I'm here to help you book that. Is now a good time? Then they're freaking impressed. Totally changes the mindset and the mood. Now they want to talk to you and they're going to book the appointment just to continue the conversation.
Yeah, I think it's one thing that mislead. So I think it's when you try, and I think I even told people that even when I first talked about this tool is don't try to mislead people. That's where you get yourself into trouble. And that's what they're over. That's what the FTC tries to avoid. Don't try to just flat out, because people know. Right. And then you can't be that dude or that gal out there doing that and making a bad reputation for yourself. So Perry says, dang, Adryenn is a beast. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Perry's she's good. She's a good member of my channel. She's giving me good juice. Blamore is here. Mark Rodriguez, he probably dropped off because he doesn't like when my stuff starts clipping all over the place. He gets gone. But I think I kind of narrowed down what's going on here. So, all right. So you ready for yours? You have any last comments here on my Insighto? I think I'm up 2-0. What do you guys think? Who has the best tools so far? Who has the best top 5?
Okay. Now I guess that is possibly. You're killing me.
But I want to vote. Everybody vote wherever you're at. You're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, or you're on YouTube. Vote. We need to know who is 2-0. You're like, where did 2-0 come from, Jenny? I thought we were just doing 5.
Unfortunately, the problem is that I actually feel like, I was picking tools that are good. And you're picking tools that blow my mind. I'm going to go with easy peasy. I'm capitulating at this point. I'm literally going, you know what? You're right. I think you actually did, like, because I'm going to buy all your stuff. Okay.
You said last.
And I did. I got to be careful. I got to watch my pocketbook when I'm around you. That's what happens.
Everybody tells me that. They're like, Jenny, I don't like stuff, but like I told people, and I tell everybody, right? I'm like, man, you gotta deploy. I look for tools that, and I have this. I think my members zone. I created a video for them. I told them, I said, hey, listen, on my Hack Pack Tier 3, I think I put a video out there and told them how to look for the tools. Don't be buying tools that's going to sit on the shelf and it don't even give you a chance to test it out because you have 60 days. So all these tools, depends on where you're listening from, depends on the first time you heard this, all these tools that we're showing you, you have a 60-day money back guarantee. No questions asked. You can either opt for a credit.
One click.
Return.
One click return. So here's the deal. You want to return it and buy something else, you just get credits and then you just respend it on the site. I never have it go back to my bank account because that takes a couple of days. And I generally have an overwhelming urge to buy something else sooner than that. Okay.
Imagine that. So really quick before you go into that, and I want to hear what everybody else's thoughts is on this. Let me remove this from the screen really quick. Give me 1 second. I want to put this up here out for a quick here as we're almost narrowing down. We're at the halfway point. What I want to know is I want to know, and I want you to be honest. And Adryenn, I want you to be honest, and I'm going to be honest. She's like, oh, what is he about to say? Because this is something I've been wanting, and I've had this discussion with Cole Rush, one of the members, and we talked about it, is do you get some type of endorphin hit when you see these tools? Like Mondays when they drop a new tool drop. I want to talk about that. You can be honest in chat because we need it. This is therapy right now because we're halfway point. This is something I wanted to know. So
okay. There's a little backstory.
There's a backstory.
it's funny though. So there used to be a website called I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it was a deals website, but it was for stuff. Okay. And this was back when shipping actually still took 2 to 3 weeks, right? And I would buy things and they would arrive 2 to 3 weeks later and I would forget that I had bought them. And it was like Christmas every day. And my roommates at the time laughed. She even wrote the 12 Days of Christmas about me getting boxes every day, like all about, Amazon. It wasn't Amazon. It was something else. It was pre-Amazon. Anyway, at one point on the website.
Pre-Amazon.
I've been around a while. At one point on this website, they had a cruise. Now, keep in mind, I had just gotten back from a 2-week trip to Mexico. So I'm just back from vacation. It's Monday. I see this cruise, a $10,000 cruise for 2 people to the Black Sea. That's leaving Istanbul and coming back and landing in Athens. 10 days. Come on.
Get with the story. Give us the version.
I bid $200 thinking I wouldn't win because that's the compulsion to buy it now. I bid $200. I won. And then I had to learn open jaw flights and consolidators and get flights and ended up going on a 10-day cruise to the Black Sea. I know, it's crazy. So the buy it now button. So when these Appsumo deals come out, I definitely do feel like I need that. I know what I can do with that. The problem is bandwidth. Yes, I could do something with it. Should I? Or should I give myself a require? But then I literally kick myself for not buying the top tier. That's why I always buy the top tier now, like Bcast. I wish I'd bought the top tier and I didn't. And then I'm kicking myself, and it's not fun living with regret. You should never have to live with regret.
So that's your challenge. So anybody else in there? So ST Design, he says everyone has to watch their pocketbook when Jenny produces a video. Now, let me give you my disclaimer, right? It is not. Most people that work with me, I have a lot of coaching clients, and I have a lot of people that just ask me different things, even in my inner circle, when they're asking me things. They already know. If I'll tell you real quick, you don't need this tool, so don't buy this tool. And they're like, but I feel like I should buy it. I'm like, it doesn't fit. Now, there's 2 types of tools, right? And I think you would agree with this, is there's revenue producing tools, and there's tools that create efficiencies. So one shows up faster than the other. I think revenue shows up faster than creating efficiencies, because I think efficiencies, you have to go through a sales cycle, or you have to give so many clients to understand and cover your costs. So you have to identify that tool that's going to create an efficiency. The challenge is sometimes you'll see tools that says, I'd love to have a tool that does this, it slices, it dices, and it creates efficiencies. But will I be able to make money from it? And so that's the yin and the yang. So you have anything to comment on that? We move to your next tool. No. A lot of people are saying we're 1-1. We're 1-1. So go ahead.
Good. Okay. Now, there was a question in the comments, because I am checking your YouTubes. There was a question in the comments about mini course generator.
Yeah. You want to comment on that? Hold on, let me.
I bought it a long time ago.
Has anyone tried mini course generator? I wonder if it's comparable to Be Human. Weren't you?
No, not at all.
She asked this question yesterday. Don't answer that question, because I told her yesterday.
No, not at all.
Go ahead and answer. Go answer.
And I bought the mini course generator, I don't know, a year and a half ago. I just used it again just to make sure that they hadn't made these massive improvements. But I am very particular and high quality execution. I would not ever put out anything that it generated under my name. That said, I am producing schlock under a faceless name, because I'm doing a whole, survivalist thing. And it's actually plenty fun for that. It's just not good enough to put my name on it. So it depends on what you want to do with it. Is it just for you to start getting ideas, but then it puts everything in its own thing, and it's like, I need more control. Because like Jenny was saying, what if they go out of business? Then all your stuff is gone. I have to own my audience. So my next thing actually is email delivery. Now, this is not for the faint at heart. This is not, let me go get it. This is not, sorry.
So
Freeze docs is actually what I want to say, but I'm going to skip freeze.
Yeah, don't skip to the top. We still got that. Don't skip to the top. But I want to make sure that we answer her question, because it's not the exact same question. I personally just wanted a hard time. So that's all I wanted to do, because they were on my live yesterday, and I thought somebody mentioned mini course generator. I'm just being funny. Mini course generator, they did add some AI, because when they first came out, they didn't have AI.
Right.
Okay.
And they did add some AI. But
So do you use it, or is it? So go ahead. I'm sorry.
I use it every now and again. I only have the tiny little one, so I can do one course a month. So if you're going to get it and it actually works for you, you'll be frustrated beyond compare with only one course a month.
Yeah. So they asked today. So I'm just giving them a hard time. So don't take. This is Jenny. Here's what I will say, though. Here's what I will say, right?
What?
I have a tool it'll probably be my top tool. It's going to make you think twice. I think I may have mentioned it yesterday. It's going to make you think twice about getting caught up in the. So here's the way I'll do it. I'm going to let you speak here, Adryenn, because I know we're kind of we're just talking here, and we're just trying to make sure that people get value. Huh?
We're freestyling.
I want to make sure you guys get value of some of these tools. But so moving into this phase of the post-pandemic, right? And the post-pandemic saying, I got a course, I didn't finish it. So I offered a course 2 months ago, right? Everybody bought it, right? I can now look and see where they're at and how much. Only one person's completed 20% of it. The rest of the people just got it because it was a good deal, right? It's a very good course. What they fail to realize is once they finish the course, they're going to find 3 more ways to make money from it. But they just haven't finished it because a lot of people got a lot of things going on. So I say all that to say that courses post-pandemic, right? Everybody's in this hustle mode, right? Because the economy kind of contracted a little bit. We got an election year. So everybody's out trying to hustle. We're trying to put it together. And when it comes to courses, I think when we went through the pandemic and everybody were home, courses were great. People had a lot of time. Now we're out. If I don't have the extra money to buy Appsumo Day tools, I got to go out and do a couple of Uber runs to be able to pick up Be Human tier 3. I'm being funny. Your hustle is different now. I got to go do Uber, or I got to go drive Lyft or something to make extra money. So people are not really finishing courses like they once were. And I have a solution for that. So when we go, I want to close it out with this, and I'm gonna let you finish.
I need that.
I think when mini course came out, I think it was perfect timing. I think now the game changes, whereas if you can't use it as a lead magnet or something, then it's going to probably collect a lot of shelf space
for you, either that, I would go, instead of getting that, I would go with an online course in lieu of that, and you can put out tools a lot faster. But the mini course.
I got Academy LMS here on Appsumo, and I bought the 100 site license, and that baby,
Academy LMS, is that still up?
It's still up, and 2.0 is coming out this week, and it's freaking baller. So when we got it, it was a little rough around the edges. Now, this is what you have to keep in mind about a lot of these tools that are on Appsumo. They're new. This is their MVP. This is their go-to-market. This is we want to throw this on the wall like spaghetti and see if it sticks. And if it sticks, then they keep working it, right? And Academy LMS, they have been crushing it. So I'm very impressed with that particular tool. Which
let's come back to that one at the end. Let's come back to that one. If people hang around, I want to pick your brain on that one because I didn't hear about that one yet.
Okay, so here's the deal. The next one I was talking about, I'm a little bit of a control freak. Okay, I am a decentralized human. I worship the religion of decentralization and blockchain because it is own your word, own your actions. My word is my bond. A handshake is a contract, not your keys, not your money. I do not believe that anyone building anything of significant value should ever put themselves at risk of being deplatformed and losing their contact list. I got deplatformed off of MailChimp on a nonprofit because I sold an NFT. And they just went, done, all gone, right? AWS can deplatform you. That's why I like to use DStore. They will not deplatform. There's a whole bunch of things that I just do not want people to get deplatformed. So email delivery, and we're
not there yet. You got to finish this other one.
This is what I'm telling you. This is why.
No, you didn't finish this one. Oh, you're already here.
I'm already here.
No, we didn't talk about. Did you talk about the other one? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't want to throw you off. You're setting up. I love your setup. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So
I like this one though. Go ahead. I like this one.
This is great. So I bought the top tier. I have I bought a virtual private server. I have it running. I don't know how to do the rest of the setup. And I used to break into banks for a living. Okay.
Oh, right. Hey, listen, I don't want nobody to come on my live arresting you because you used to break into banks.
I did penetration studies. I was a pen tester. I worked for the banks. Like I made sure that people.
I didn't know. No. Next time.
I do not look good in orange.
Next time explain yourself. She said I used to break in banks. Oh, well, that's because I used to work for the bank and I used to test pins to see if you're so goofy. All right, go ahead.
Entire credit card database out of American Express through the front end. With, name, address. In the address, I put in a SQL poll. Pulled it all out. It was unencrypted. Now it's encrypted. You're welcome. So I made it safer. But the key piece here, email delivery, you can run your own email system like Infusionsoft, right? Like Keep or like Go High Level or all these other ones, right? So you're paying these massive monthly fees, whether you're making money from your email list or not, which is why I think it's good that MailChimp lets you go to 2,000 people while you're getting started and learning how to do it and setting things up and figuring all that out and everything. But what this will do, you set up your virtual private server, you can literally then point these little nodes. You can have as many as you want. So if you want to set up your own system like Keep, like Infusionsoft or like MailChimp, and you want to run your own business doing that, this will do that. I am not technically adept enough to do it. So if any of your viewers are, and they would like to partner on launching a super awesome, founder-friendly kind of email thing, let me know. Because I got it up. I cried. I did about 12 hours on the support. It was all me. Everything was user error. And they finally introduced me, the support guys here, introduced me to a Fiverr guy who's like $20 to set it up. And I was like, you couldn't have told me that like 4 days ago. So I would say if you're going to buy this and you want to do it, pay the $20 to the Fiverr guy and let him do it. Don't do it yourself if you're not a dev.
So I understand. Yes. Email delivery. So just in case you guys don't know, right? And I want to back you up on this. I want a copy of this, right? Like, yay, right? And then I saw the setup and it was so the setup was kind of like, I remember when Una CMS was here. Una CMS was here probably, I don't know, 45 days ago, right? And you had to do, so if you didn't want to be, you wanted this whole decentralized thing, like you said, and Una CMS gave you the ability to be your own Facebook setup. And so what you had to do, if you want that kind of power, that kind of control, you have to know how to operate servers and all that other stuff. So I had to basically deploy it, had to buy a server. So the same software, the same server company.
A terminal window, you people, a terminal window, typing in command lines. If you've never heard command line or terminal window, don't buy this. If you have, and that kind of excites you, it's freaking magic. It is.
So
just not for
the same. It's not as expensive, and I was going to do it, but it was just too much. So just really quick to kind of piggyback on what you said before we move forward is, if you want to be your own email, just you can white label this, and you can be your own email. This is probably by far, if you just wanted to say, you know what, I want to. There's a lot of people out saying, hey, I just need a business to start. You can actually start one with, this is your business right here.
That's right.
That's a good point. That's a sleeper when you put in there on me.
I know. Well, I remember that your audience likes those. That's a business, right? A business in a box. So I'm going to go one step further. So there is a web development company that does not good SEO, but they do very high-end clientele. And that clientele pays about $4,500 a month on an 18-month contract. That does not include email marketing, lead capture, any of those things. So think about, what could you offer these people who really don't know anything about email marketing, but you, because you have been hanging out with Jenny, probably have a pretty good idea of what is necessary to do SEO and email marketing, that you could piggyback a little package to then offer to their 9,500 customers who are not getting what they need in certain areas. So just think about that. If you literally email delivery, not for public use, but literally only to service your own clients, it allows you to set it up so that everybody has their own little and they can be all on their own IPs and their own servers and all that other everything.
So question from Tall Boy. From Tall Boy, who's going to help me get my mic together. He should already have me on point, but I haven't had any problems. I don't know if it's it can't be like my OS because it's running in the cloud, but I don't know. I'm just so confused right now, but he's going to help on my mic. His question is, do you have to have your own VPS to have, you do?
$174. Yes, I paid $174 to have my own VPS, and I don't know what I'm doing with it. So anybody who feels like having a weekend hackathon with me and Jenny, and we're going to literally take some of these tools and spin up businesses in a weekend just for giggles.
Actually, this would be a good one to break down. Email delivery, you can see it got 71 5-stars. I mean, it's middle of the road, but what the people that know what it is, they got it. And I almost came back and full stack this, and I was afraid to say, man, if I full stack it, what if I can't handle it? And what you have to know, like even with the Una CMS, you're taking on a lot of liability too.
Yeah.
Right. You're taking on some liability too. So you kind of got to, where, you know how people hit you with these server attacks and do all this other crazy stuff. So it's kind of tricky, but you would have a business, and it's not difficult to do because you really ask ChatGPT a lot of the things that you don't know how to do.
I did before the upgrade, and it did not go well. After the upgrade, it would have been easier, but it was hallucinating a lot. There was a lot of tears involved. Like I said, I've got a little PTSD about this, but I'd like to turn it into something good, and kind of figure out what. But I really think it would be super fun to be like, okay, here's what we're building. These are the Appsumo tools we're using, and we are doing a startup, and do it like a hackathon, and do some kind of a token distribution so that everybody who plays and launches it. Because I don't know if you know, that's how Twitter started. So Twitter was actually an internal hackathon in another company. And my friend Dom was on the team, and Jack and like 7 or 8 other people. And they built it and they launched it at South by Southwest. And then the company picked 3 people to spin off into Twitter and made Jack CEO. So Dom didn't actually end up on that team. He ended up on another team, but he was a co-creator of Twitter. So I think that could be super, super fun to say, okay, what do we need? And then figure out what the tools are. And, there's so many of us ambassadors that own all the things. We could literally, like, one weekend a month, just be like, and this is the venture studio. This is what we're starting up, and just recruit, and then boom, spin up.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So this was a good one. You snuck this one in on me. So I'm ready for my next one. Everybody's beating me up, so now I feel bad. Now I talk about my clipping. I don't see anything on there for mic clipping, so I can't get any Sumo tools. They have no idea how much money I have put into.
Did you not get Crisp? You did not buy Crisp on Appsumo when it was on Appsumo? I did.
I don't think I bought Crisp.
I would turn that little AI bad boy on, and it would literally AI my voice in real time and fix the shit before it went out. This was
a different setup I tried to go with today, and I failed. I keep failing my people. They're going to stop tuning into my live streams.
No, they won't, because we're having too much fun. I did a 0 setup. Y'all, I'm on the MacBook. I got nothing behind me. I got I've been busy all day. Cheerleader ponytail. When my hair is up like this, I am not playing.
Goodness.
I am not playing.
Oh my goodness. Man, she said that would be amazing to gather the tools we already have and create something powerful in the business. That might be a project for my personal think tank that I created for some of my closest people that I'm working with.
I said I need a think tank. All I need is a think tank, and I need volunteers who are just like doers, right? And I'll be like, look, this is the idea. I have so many of them, and I'm old. I'm not going to do them all. I'm really not.
Oh my goodness!
I feel like
I let people down, man. I keep going back to my mic because I was trying to fix it. I thought I was fixed, but it's still doing what it does. So anyway, I don't know. You guys told me I said okay, but it sounds like it's still clipping. So I don't know. I have no idea what the heck is going on. Let me see.
Remember when you bent down and jiggled something, and then your voice sounded like all radio perfect and beautiful and fabulous? Go do that again.
I thought, is that not what I did? Is this better?
You bent down like this and did something down here, and then when you came back,
I bent down.
You played with something down there.
Is that better?
Still clicking.
No.
I'm telling you, a cat or a dog, choose your cord. There's a cord. It's a broken wire in the cord. It's electrical.
Is that better?
Yeah.
What'd
you do? Well, just clip.
Don't listen. You got way too many questions for me. All right. So.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Social juice.
You're good.
Show me.
On social juice, right? I got people burning up my line, burning up my DMs on social juice, right? I think that's the reason why my mic is not working. No, but that's a darn good excuse. All right. So what I like about social juice is, let me tell you what I like about social juice. What I like about social juice is for $189, I can get unlimited workspaces, right? I get unlimited workspaces, unlimited video testimonials per website, per workspace. Yep. So you get to remove the social juice branding, but if you don't remove the social juice brand, someone clicks on it, then you get the affiliate revenue from it. So I like when founders think about it as well. So let me tell you the power of social juice, right? And
have an affiliate program makes me happy because I love them.
Yes. So actually, let me see.
I'm going to put this video up. I'm going to put this video up on yelp-sucks.com that I've owned since 2008. And I got.
You're still telling people about that?
This.
Let me show you something here really quick.
What?
This is my social juice platform, only part of it. Look how many brands I have in here.
Yeah, but those are just yours. That's like me. I got like 20 of my own, and then I have clients.
Now I have one client brand here. My point is, what I was sharing with you is it has flexibility and has range, and it's very, very good. I think one of the best things that I like about this particular tool, if you get this, you need to get tier 3. What I like about this tool the most is it has a redirect. Like after a person leaves their testimonial, you could redirect them where you want them to go. Like soon as they click it's done and you click okay. Huh?
Oh my God. Do you know what you do? You send them to a surprise thank you page that they totally weren't expecting, because it's a violation of Yelp's terms of service to bribe somebody for giving you a review. So you're not bribing them. They don't even know that it's coming. So they're just giving you a review because they want to. But then in the end, you're like, surprise, thank you so much. I really, really cherish you. And I appreciate that you took the time out of your busy day to make sure that everybody knew how your positive experience with our business went. And to thank you, we would love to give you a cookie or whatever.
I like that. I like that idea. I might have to use that idea, but
I like to not violate the service.
But it does have the read. Well, I mean, well, I mean, you're not on Yelp, so
you don't even know.
Basically do
NTOS.
Hey, I already know what your deal is with Yelp. That we ain't gonna get started. So all right, so this is my third tool. I got 2 more. Is that what I got? I got 2 more. So that's my third tool. So Social Juice is a good tool. It's a good sleeper tool. I downloaded this and I told people about this with my unlimited referral course. Got to catch my video on there yesterday. I'll probably put the link in this as well. But I actually show you how to get unlimited referrals and stop using a tool like Social Juice. I actually demoed Social Juice and how you actually get the unlimited referrals. So that I put that in that was in the description yesterday. I'll probably drop it in the link again today. I think I could give you guys, I don't know, 50, 60, 75% or something off the course, only for the next few days, as long as Appsumo Day is going. So I threw that in there. So again, Social Juice, I'm going to find something for microphone that I can give away or that I can get, or you guys can donate to me. All right. So, because now I'm feeling bad that Tall Boy showed up. He's going to be talking about me for the next week. All right. So that's what I have. And again, remember, you guys need to take advantage of these tools because you get the 10% discount and the additional 10% if you're already Appsumo. To know what the benefits are of those, go back to the beginning of the video where Adryenn kind of pleasantly breaks it down. All right, so what do you got coming up? Can you use Video Peel? I have Video Peel. Video Peel is one of the first ones to come to apps. First ones that allowed you to do the testimonials. I didn't think they were that bad, but Social Juice is probably 5 times better. So anyway, it is. Video Peel is not bad though. It is pretty good. They were Apple tool. They never came back. And I'm really surprised Social Juice came back. I really did not think Social Juice would come back. It's here. You guys better, they were here in 2022. So that was 2 years ago. So you guys better hop on while you can. It's been a while. So, all right. So Ms. Adryenn, what do you have here?
Okay.
What do you got? It better be good. What do you got? Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go, people.
Those of you who don't know me, I'm also known as a pimp.
No.
I am a pimp. Why am I a pimp? In California, when I said that, everybody knew what I meant for businesses, right? Like I'm a promoter, but I'm not a publicist.
Well, I'm in California. I know what you meant. I just wanted you to. I just wanted you to explain to people. I'm in California. Go ahead.
Yeah.
This company is located in California, by the way.
Yes, Press Ranger. Now, I use a different tool that is a monthly fee that I will happily share. That is called Press Jockey, which I love. I'm not supposed to say anything other than Press Ranger and no other Appsumo tools. I was blown away by Press Ranger and what it can do. Because this tool, if you are starting out, it is $49, single pay, boom. if you are a small business, you will probably never need more than the $49 version. You will save yourself thousands of dollars a month for a publicist, and you will be able to connect with them. And everybody's stuff is in here. And then I'm going to offer this whole Impress the Press toolkit thing. So then you have all the pieces that you got to send to all these people, but then you got everything you need. So that is Press Ranger, and it is freaking amazing. So you look through, and it has all of the journalists that you could possibly want, and you can sort them by all different things that, they've got all the Forbes people, all the top tier, everything. I have everything. I have the top 4. I bought 4 coats because $200. I'm like,
wait a minute. So did you steal this? I gave you my list. Did you steal this one for me? Let me go back and look at my list, because
no, this was always on my list. I bought this like when it very first came out.
I'm only saying, I'm giving you time because Press Ranger is fire. And the challenge is, and so here's what I'll say, right? As we read, is that you scrolling? You got it? Is that, you zoomed in on it? Okay, so
I zoomed in on it. Here was the deal, because I can manage 20 companies. So if I'm an agency, right? So think about it like this. If you're a local agency and you want to do local reputation marketing, and you put together email delivery with Social Juice, with Press Ranger, you've pretty much covered all of their marketing needs. You add some SEO in there. You do a little website optimization. I got a couple other tools. I got like 10 other tools that I absolutely freaking love.
So we call these hack packs. I just love what you just put together. So you said email. What is it?
You trademarked the hack pack. Social Juice.
I haven't.
Email delivery.
So Social Juice and email delivery.
Okay, wait. There's a better one that I love. It's called Go Zen. This was also going to be on my list for people who don't need to do their whole everything, right?
She be stealing my stuff. Zoom out some so we can see
it. Go Zen goes with the whole Social Juice, with the reputation, with the sending, with the this, with the Press Ranger. Because really, if you're a founder, what I tell all the founders is, look, you have a great idea. Great ideas are a dime a dozen. You have to show execution. If you can't show execution in the actual building of the product, then you need an MVP or at least a fluff and stuff. And then what you have to show is media traction. Because if you don't have customers and you don't have revenue yet, you still have to show traction. Traction of earned media says this could be something. And that's going to get your early angel and seed investors, pre-seed investors interested. Once you get to MVP, then you get to people like me. And as long as I can kick that puppy around, like where it's, I'd say probably like alpha, this is more beta. When it hits Appsumo, it's like more ready for public consumption. I don't need it that good. Just has to be alpha, where I can look at the code, kick it, see if I can break it, and then look at the dynamics of everything and how it works, and know if they have a product market fit. And I have deep reach in the consumer market. So I want to make sure that I see a pathway for success. If I see that, then we can do a 90-day hockey stick using all these tools that I bought on Appsumo over the last decade, and literally go like this. And we just jack up their users, and we jack up their month-over-month recurring revenue, and boom, those Series A investors go, shut up and take my money. So imagine if you are a marketer and you are in a random place, look for A Million Cups. It is Kauffman Foundation. It is where all of the startups outside of the major cities go. Find yourself the local Million Cups and go be the person who does go to market for everybody in that group.
Nice. You just stole another one from me. So that's
you literally could every single tool I've ever
literally Ranger and Goes In Growth. I love those. We could have 5 tools, and those tools. What's the score now? Because she's Goes In is not one of yours. You Goes In. That wasn't one of your originals. You had Press Ranger.
It was an alternate that I switched because I said they're not going to need. They don't need email delivery if they're not going to make it a business. Then they need Goes In. So it's an alternate.
She tried to come back.
It's an alternate to email delivery.
No, you're good. I'm just messing with you. I just don't like the fact that you're stealing all the good stuff. Those are good tools.
Okay, I'm not stealing all the good stuff. Have you seen what's available? I am not stealing all of the good stuff. We're limited to 5.
All right, so
There's like 200
right.
things on this platform.
I know. Let me give you another one.
You can think on the fly, my friend.
No, I'm messing with you. They weren't in my top 5. They weren't in my top 5, but those are darn good tools.
So can I pitch my live show to the PR people? Okay, what is your live show? And possibly, it depends on if you're going to pitch it to the PR people, then you got to think about it this way, okay? So what are the national tie-ins that you're going to want to tie into? Because if they're talking about something on a national stage, great. Start local. If they're doing like the Blossom Festival and on your live show, you're happening to be at the Blossom Festival and doing that, then then that's worthy of sending out to the press people. You have to figure out what's in it for them, and you always have to write it as if you were their show producer. Why would their audience want it? So I built a pitching tool using ChatNode that I bought here on Appsumo. I built a pitching tool.
Oh my goodness.
Where it literally looks you up, figures out who you are, says bio to my standards, and then you tell it what show you want to pitch, or you ask it for suggestions. It'll suggest shows. You pick one. It goes and looks at that, looks at all of their episodes, figures out the highest ranking ones, what the audience likes, and how that relates to you, and then looks at trending topics and figures out how to pitch and what to pitch them so that when they get it, they'll be like, when can you be on? And then you send it out for press.
This girl. All right, so you guys got to tell us. That's so crazy. So you guys got to tell us what score is. People cheating, adding tools.
I'm not cheating.
So this is my 4th tool. I have one more.
Professional and beginner.
I have one more. I know. I'm messing with you here. So Maker Suite, right? Maker Suite, I think they came and then they left and then they came back again. The thing about Maker Cheap, I call it Maker Cheap because this is one of the best tools and it's so expensive. So this one, just like Press Ranger, I kind of put them in the same category these are must-have types of tools, right? And so this would be here at least this deal is in 2 days. So what I would think, right, and if you're going to do an agency, you can actually start a business from this tool. The reason why I say you can start a business from this tool is because a lot of people still don't know about Maker Suite. So people that are out there doing, I'm going to tell you what it does in a minute. You can start a business with this today. You can put yourself up on Fiverr, showing people, you show them the blueprint on showing what tools to get, what tools to get using. Well, sorry, let me back up. You have a YouTube channel. This goes and looks at the DNA, basically what makes a video tick, and what is that video getting a lot of play. It kind of looks at the psychology of the video, why was it successful, why it wasn't, and if you're trying to research a topic, it will tell you if it's good demand, and it'll make recommendations to you. And so to me, Maker Suite is like a must-have. If you're a YouTuber, it's a must-have. You can get away with a tier 1, right? Once you find out how good it is, you'll wish you had at least a tier 2. But if you're going to have a business with it, you're going to at least do a tier 3.
Yes.
If you want to start a business today, then Maker Suite, you can start a business with Maker Suite because it produces reports for you. You can share these with your clients and they can say, hey, I want to do makeup. I want to start a YouTube channel doing makeup. What you can do, you can research all the back end of all the channels on YouTube. And this is going to give you, okay, this particular video, the reason why people liked it, the reason why they didn't like it, it kind of gives you like the DNA. So if you have YouTube and you're trying to start a YouTube channel, this kind of gives you the blueprint. This is the pre. So there's 3 phases of YouTube. There's a pre-search, right? And then there's a pre-search, then there's a research, and then you have to put the design and all that together, and then put your tool, and then put your video together. This is like on the front end, on the bleeding edge of where you need starting your video research from. This does, if you pair this with a vidIQ or something like that, they're in business. But if you get this comes before you use the vidIQ and before all the other tools. This is a nasty tool. I've been able to do some serious damage with this tool. I have, and you don't need a lot of it. That's why I call it. It's you're cheap because it's $39. For $39, your business. And when it says 15 scripts, that means you can go and research 15 tools. It'll write 15 scripts for you on how to script your videos.
And if you use be human persona, then you can literally clone yourself and use these scripts to then create the videos so you don't have to take a shower and get dressed. And
she killing me just not taking a shower.
Not taking a shower. And since you're on this is not on my list, but I have found that it works very well. Is
she cheating again?
Yeet DL. We're not even gonna put it up. Yeet YEET DL. Because every now and again you might need to download somebody's YouTube videos that they're gonna take down because they wish they hadn't ever posted it, and you want to save the words that they said. Just saying.
Oh my goodness! So you actually can. I don't think you can download, but I think you can get transcripts. No, you can get transcripts of other people's videos,
right?
Using MakerSuite as well. But it's YEET, right?
YEETDL download. You can download those videos. So if you want to do a mashup or you're doing a talk show and you want to show the clip, right? Then you want to embed it in like a little green screen because you're doing a talk show set and you've got the little thingy like late night and you want to do a little that and mashup or whatever. You need to be able to download the actual videos. And it's $20. Like.
So before we move on, I think you have one more or two more because you've been cheating. You didn't flip the score on me. How many more do you have?
I have one more, and I'm trying to decide which one I want to do because I had one that I was going to do, and now I'm not sure I want to do that one, but maybe I will. I have two. Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna do one, and then we're gonna go into overtime. Huh? Okay. This is make money right now. This is the one. This is literally make money right now. Tomorrow.
Let me answer Perry's question first. And what? So you're basically saying the next tool that you bring up is going to be a make money now tool. I can't wait to see it.
Money now.
Right? You better give myself and your audience, you better give us the blueprint on making money. What? No, you cheated. That is my tool. That is my number one tool.
Is it? Okay.
It is. Do you want me to bring your because I wanted to talk about that. All right. So let me answer her question. That's my number one. So let me finish this question for her.
We both agree.
Huh?
The reason is, so I have set up a number of directories. Like previously I had the Reno film directory and people would pay sponsorships. You can do it for anything in a particular type of industry. So you want to do real estate. I'm building one right now for a very high-end luxury realtor in a particular area. So I'm not going wide with it. I'm going super local narrow. Because are you stealing my
brilliant directory story right now?
No, I'm just saying that's exactly what I'm doing on purpose. I'm doing these little.
No, we're gonna chime in. But I'm gonna let you chime in. I'm gonna let you chime in on it. That's my number one tool. I'm trying to win.
It's a pain. You're
cheating.
No, it's a pain in the ass to do it in WordPress. And I did like this. However, it did not do everything that I wanted it to do to build a community. So I can't do it. It says community builders, but it's not a whole community builder. But it is the community builder that is available right now. I've used 3 or 4 other ones that also, nobody's doing it exactly right. But Brilliant Directories is, if you want to make money right now, this is.
And she's still going to steal. She's still going to steal my goal. I have that. I was going to talk about it. Let me finish answering her question. Let me answer her question first. So she says, I tried MakerSuite, but didn't like it. And did they do a major upgrade? I wanted to know what was one of your reasons for not liking it, because it's not an all everything tool. It's a tool you have to pair with other tools, but there's no other tool doing what it does. And that's the reason why. So it's missing some other pieces, but what it does, no other tool can do right now. Right. And so that was the reason. I wanted to understand what her reasoning was didn't like it. And I don't, I mean, it is cool, but I was just wondering, and you just kept on about my brilliant directors. Do I need to, do you want to post you want me to post my list in there to let you know that brilliant directors was my number one tool? Are you trying to steal the first place from me?
No, he gets credit for brilliant directories. I just had
I don't want to talk about it. I want you to chime in and then share your experiences.
No, I was just going down rabbit hole. Here's the deal, because if you have brilliant directories, right?
Stop.
But we already talked about the other tools. Social juice.
No, we haven't. No. Hold on, Adryenn. No, Adryenn, hold on. Hold on. All right, so Maker Suite. All right. She said it was like vidIQ, and I think you need this tool. You're sitting there. Did you have a nap today? All right, so it was.
I had two posts. No, I can get 3 in the morning like this.
Oh Lord, that's what the problem is. All right, so it was like vidIQ. It's actually, I think you need this tool and vidIQ to make it powerful. So, and you and I, we can talk offline about it a little bit, Perry. I just think that, and I'm not trying to defend it. I'm just trying to tell you there's some things that it does no other tool do. And so I appreciate your opinion on it. And I'm not saying it's the best tool. I just think I've tried vidIQ. I've tried, what's the other one? Not vidIQ, but
I have two from about
the other
10
tool
years ago it's still the boss baller. It was on Appsumo a decade ago.
All right, so go ahead.
It was like one of the first things I bought.
So I'm done with Maker Suite. So you can go ahead. What do you got? Oh, she brings up brilliant. After I told her like 3 times already. Bring up brilliant. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to post my list so you guys will know I already had this talk about. So now I got another tool.
Listen, if you love brilliant directories, he gets credit for it. He is right. I did not remember he put it at the top of his list. It was one of my favorites. But the Make Money Now, right now, remember he showed you Social Juice, okay? And and Maker Suite and all the other things, right? I'm actually going to switch this to show you the other. Where is it?
Oh no! You keep switching tools.
No. I brought up brilliant directories, but you're going to get credit for that.
So for me,
for you, you get credit for that. Oh. AI table.
Goodness. Now I got to find another tool. You stole all my stuff. I got to find another tool. Go ahead.
Oh no! You know what you can do with AI table? You can build all sorts of automations. So if you want to make money right now with brilliant directories, what you do is you create your own Yelp-like directory, but only the good stuff, right? So it's just the good stuff. The juice, call it the juice, right? And then you add the social juice pieces in there so people can leave their video testimonials, and you do their marketing and you do their SEO, and you get all of these different things going together. And then in AI table, you can literally build out an automation to go look at all of the Yelp businesses, certain types of businesses in a local area, and see which ones have need of reputation assistance. Now, you only want the 4 and 5 stars to be listed in your directory, but you want to help the other ones and see whether or not they're being tortured by a competitor, or if they just literally have no idea what SEO is.
She said tortured by a competitor. Tortured.
Oh, it happens. Believe me, it absolutely happens. And you got to get really crafty because Yelp won't help you. You got to like make the competitor crap their pants and take it down. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What?
All right. So true. now that I have to find a new tool.
No, you can do brilliant directories. You go over and do the whole overview.
No, you killed my vibe on that. You killed my vibe. All right, so here's what I am gonna do.
It's the whole hashtag, because with brilliant directories, what I'm actually going to use it for is actually a speakers bureau. So you should have a marketing speakers bureau. So
now I want to know more about AI table. Give me a blueprint for that. Now that you brought it up, now that we're here and you stole my stuff, so now I need more time to look for a new one. You better give me something good now because you stole my stuff. So what do you got as we wrap up here? You're good. Now, as we wrap up, what do you got on AI table? You better give me a good blueprint on it.
You can do all sorts of things with this. Designing for development, product management, project marketing. So what I sent it out to do was actually find me all of the bookstores that contribute to the New York Times bestseller list.
Okay.
So I have a client who is it's Michael Turpin, and he is writing the Bitcoin super cycle. So obviously we can go after crypto media, but crypto media is not going to generate a New York Times bestseller. In order to do that, we have to go back to my old school training, which I've done 100 book launch campaigns and bestseller campaigns. And so I needed to update my super secret list of all the bookstores that contribute. So AI Table will let you do a whole bunch of stuff. But
okay.
Yeah.
So now is that a SaaS tool? So Chris says AI Table is cool. I'm looking at that to build a book devotional with it. So is that a SaaS tool, or is it a plugin? Is it something that goes on our desktop? I mean, what is that?
I literally touched it for 10 minutes and it did what I asked, and that's all I know so far. But from what I love is I've only touched the surface of it. So the other tool that I love on here is Bit integrations. That's WordPress to any API. Like you can connect everything. AI Table AI is kind of the same thing. You go, I have information here and I need to actually put it over here. So if you were a DGen, I'd say, do you know what Chainlink is? It's the ability to connect real world data to the blockchain. AI Table is kind of the same thing. It's like it's like smart Zapier. Does that make sense? So it takes it from anywhere and puts it anywhere else and analyzes it in the middle. I don't even know how to say it better than that.
Okay. All right. So now that I don't have anything else to do because someone stole my.
No.
What?
No, I don't want to.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm messing around. So here's what I get everyone's. I want to get is Airtable minus the R. Go ahead.
You know what what we didn't talk about? And I need you to talk about it.
What is that?
I had bought Breeze Docs earlier. Anybody who ever needs Dropbox or needs a DocuSign, just get Breeze Docs, buy the top tier one time and forever. You will be happy, because I was paying $50 a month to DocuSign, maybe signing one document, whatever. I probably have 3 or 4 different signing tools. I like this one the best so far. I'm loving Breeze Docs.
Nice. I think I'm gonna do next time. I think when I start going live, I think I'm gonna go back to my old. I think I'm gonna go back to old mic. That was a lot less expensive. It was a lot better. And I was just sitting here thinking, I was like, man, I got other mics. And then, so this is the mic that I use, and that's been bothering me the whole time. If you haven't noticed that, between that and then you top off with the Brilliant Directory still.
I know.
Now I'm still trying to recover from that. All right, so listen. So here's what I do as we kind of wrap up here, right?
No, wait. We can't wrap up yet. You have not told them about the Cybertruck. Can they still register for a Cybertruck?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Cybertruck, babe.
Listen, I showed people my Cybertruck that they sent me yesterday. It was a Matchbox. Matchbox Cybertruck. It's about this big. What's that? Did you open up yours? Did they send you something?
Oh, they didn't send me anything. This is a box that
No, that's not it. It's bigger than that.
I saw your box, and your box.
You saw my box?
Not your box.
All right. What do you guys?
Recycled box.
Let me answer there.
It's an airbrush.
Yeah, please use my really. Everybody's on me. What do you think about Breeze versus Whelm? So, all right, I'm gonna put this question in front of you since you got all the answers, Miss Lady. Breeze.
Did you realize I'm racked with guilt right now?
Like I see, starting to get a little coloration going on.
I am just racked. I totally screwed up. I did not remember anything.
Breeze versus Whelm. Breeze versus Whelm.
Breeze.
So that was Breeze doc you just about, right?
Yeah, Breeze.
Do you know about Whelm? Do you remember Whelm?
Well.
You remember when Whelm was here? No. A lot of the members like to bring up old tools.
But I got signed now. I have 4 different single pay lifetime docus. I'm never going to run out. That's all I got to say. I always have a way to electronize everything.
Perry says, I got the $9 Breeze doc and called it a day. I think honestly, no, there's a free one, but I think you gain more. It's limitations. It's so cheap to own the highest tier that you should really just own the highest tier, right? Yeah. So let's look at it really quick since I have
Sumo Day is free.
Oh, it's free for Sumo Day? What do you mean?
That was what I was trying to tell you. Everybody needs to go, and you need to get Appsumo Plus. And I don't even know if you have to get Appsumo Plus to get the lifetime deal.
No, it's just
free. It's just
no.
Free.
I think it's just free.
Everybody needs to get this, and I've been telling everybody, every single founder, go get your free electronic signature. If you want to upgrade, great, because your upgrade, your top tier, $39. And trust me, you're not signed in more than 40 documents a month. And if you are, go ahead and get DocuSign.
Might as well get the DocuSign. Oh, so you do 40 documents a month, multi-recipients. This is actually probably one of the better tools. It seemed like every tool that they came out with, they got better at it, right? You know, they come out with their first-party tools. You know, they're like Costco. Everybody has their own first brand tool, right? Your Kirkland brand. So this is the Appsumo. And this tool is for what it does and what you need it to do. I don't think it's a bad tool. I don't think it's a bad. So $5 a month. Like Perry says, hey, you can do it. You don't do 5. She does. I do a lot of signings and stuff like that. I don't do as well. I use what do I use? I can't remember the name of the tool, and I kind of use that in place of the suite. It has an app that comes with it. I have to figure out what the tool is. I can't even remember the tool. I have to search it and figure out what it is.
Weren't you going to do Big View?
No, I'm not a Big View fan. I don't like it. I tried to use it a couple of times. Let me know. You let me know in the chat in the chat if you guys like Big View. All right, let me know. Somebody brought up Documento. Somebody stole my stuff, and let me try to find Documento. Oh, was I talking? Was I talking? Did I say anything about you?
You are
Document. So yeah, Perry says the free plan does not allow you to sign a document. Only one person sign it. With the $9 plan, you and another person can both. That was it. Yeah, and if you're only doing 5, you're not doing as many. I think the $9. I mean, even with Appsumo, you probably pay what, $5, $4 for it. So that's true. That is a good point. If you don't do a lot of it, good. But if you find yourself doing them a lot more, definitely if you have a growing business and you want people to sign contracts and stuff like that, you're going to do more than 5 deals a month, then you're really doing good. So someone brought up Documento, and I was talking to somebody about this one the other day. So what Documento does is you can actually generate Word doc and PDF docs from custom templates using API forms, spreadsheets, and ChatGPT. So you basically program the document to create itself, and it has an API key. You have to put that in there as well. But you can create these agreements, right? Just by telling ChatGPT, create me a rental agreement, and I want Ashley to be the signee, and Jenny will be that, and what have, and it will create the document for you, and it will create the spaces for you to save. So this is one of those sleeper tools that a lot of people are not talking about, but this is definitely a deep tool, and you can actually populate. Let me get this right. So if I had a list of names, right? Let's say I had 100 names, right? I had 100 names. I put it in a Google sheet. I had 100 names, and then I had their prices, like the rental price. Your rental price is $1,200 a month. Yours is 700. Yours is 800, whatever. And I had the names on one side. The next to them, I had the numbers. I could generate a document in here that will pre-populate all of them from the spreadsheet. Like yeah, and but you can do it with AI too. You can say you don't even have to have a rental agreement. You can just have people's names and then the numbers, and you can say, "Hey, create a mail agreement for me. Put the names here, and then put the amounts here, and it'll do it like that." This is a little tool right here. This is a little tool.
That is quite fabulous. I might have to get that too, because that is something that is imperative. I do a lot of these influencer campaigns for book launches where we have joint ventures and affiliates and things like that. And we always have to send them out things. So that would be very interesting to just be able to do it in a spreadsheet. Actually, to use my table AI or aitable.ai and literally have it go and take it out of a conversation, get their information, stick it in the table, populate it through there through a API call, and then auto generate and mail back the contract. I love it when I don't have to do the things.
Yeah, this can do that for you.
Yes.
Here's the thing, you would have never heard of it if you would have told my brilliant directories I did. But now, so let me bring brilliant directories one last time for those who may have missed it. I'm going to bring it up, and then we'll close. I'll allow the opportunity to get one more in, and the only reason why I'm bringing it up, and here's the reason why I'm bringing it up. This is my number one tool.
Tell me why.
I'm going to tell you why, which I was going to before you stole it. So I'm on you. Here's the reason why I'm on you for that, right? I'm on you for that because to me, and this is maybe me, there's a lot of tools on Appsumo, a ton of tools.
Yeah.
Brilliant Directories is the only A to Z tool on Appsumo that, like the mail tool you did, you can have that as a business, but now you got to learn how to get into a Unix server and navigate that and all that, right? And then you actually could have a business from that particular tool as well. But to me, Brilliant Directories is the only tool to me right now. And if you can find another one, I want to challenge you on that right now. I'm going to challenge you on that right now if you can find another, Adryenn. And I'm laying the gauntlet down. Brilliant Directories is the only tool that you can buy today that is business in a box. Gives you everything. Complete white label. Everything as a business. And you have range and you have scale. Let me tell you the downside. When you pull Brilliant Directories off the shelf, you have to have vision. And you have to have vision on how you're going to deploy it and where you're going to deploy it. Because most people buy Brilliant Directories and says, I'm going after Google. And that's the biggest mistake that you can make. What you should do is try to take down a community or a zip code and master and kill it. And then scale from there. The best thing about Brilliant Directories will always have you an opportunity. So once you figure out what's working, you turn a faucet on that, then you turn it on to the next one. And let me finish my last point with this, right? Because I was just having a discussion with someone the other day about Brilliant Directories. Brilliant Directories is when most people get this, imagine this, and I'm sure you guys could chime in here when you see that. Remember, have you ever been invited to a school, a SKOOL community, or a what is it called? Big community, big, is it big? What is it called?
I know what you mean. There's a whole bunch of different community ones, and they're like, you can have your own community, except.
Well, yeah, when they tell you, I'm going to let you finish. I want to finish one thought.
Yeah.
They invite you. They're like, oh, it's $129 a month. Oh, it's this and that. And that's fine, right? Oh, you can belong to my inner circle, whatever, and they're charging you $150. You could literally build an empire with Brilliant Directories and only $5 a month. because you can bring so many resources to Brilliant. You can have $5 a month, get to tier 5, you can make $250,000 a month.
What?
If you get the tier 6, you can make $500,000 a month by only charging $5 a month.
That's crazy good.
Here's why the best thing that you can do. Because while everybody is going after these communities and all that other stuff, you can buy a Brilliant Directories. You can bolt on a community you wanted to. You can bolt on your launch card store if you wanted to. You can bolt on your other services. You can go and create a service-based business, and you can charge the people in the community. Or you could literally clean up. You can charge people memberships, or you can charge advertising dollars. There's like 4 or 5 different revenue streams you can bring. If you just charge a membership, that's $5 a month. That's $250,000. If you made advertisement and you charge more than that, you can earn $1 million a month with a Brilliant Directories if deployed correctly. And one last thing, you can partner with Partnero and use Partnero has direct integration. You put the Partnero with it, and then you can tell people, oh, you want to cover your cost of membership? Just share this with one friend.
Wait, they have a Partnero integration?
Direct, sweetie. Direct.
How did I miss that? I bow to the
because
king.
this is not your tool. This is not your tool. This is my tool.
I literally set it up. It's set up. It's logged in. I'm literally building it up, but I'm making a speaker's website. But the local business angle, I mean, what I did with Reno Film, people paid $500 to be a founding member. So I charged them $500 for the first certain amount of people. That did the launch, right? And I built that on WordPress, and that puppy crashed so many times I can't even. That would be worth putting something like this on there. And if you think about BNI, right? So you're going to want to buy like 10 of these because the deal goes away. So the thing is, with BNI, they're very elite, right? And they also have like these C-suite one, Vistage or something, and those are for C-suite people, and they pay, to do these live events, but to have their stuff in the directory. If you combine this with local marketing, reputation marketing, SEO, and live like BNI type stuff, oh my God, you could have total different. And then in the back end, oh my God, and then you hook up the whole press thing, so it's literally automatically table AI or AI table. Right. It's literally pulling all the things and popping them into the thing, going, "Hey, you should try this," and then sending them through a referral link to the press thing.
So if you get Brilliant Directories, then you get, let me see. I'm going to give you this juice.
Social juice.
Brilliant Directories, put it with a SMAT leads. A SMAT leads? Because SMAT leads goes and searches all Google My Businesses.
What?
Yes. So all of your Google, it gives you all the Google My Businesses. You use all the Google My Businesses, put that with the Brilliant Directories, get your electronique to go in and do your search and pull them for you. Man, don't get me started. All right, that's it. That's all I got. What you got? You got the last one?
No, I don't got. I'm shit. I literally just hit buy now. You made me do it live. I didn't mean to, but I was like, tier 4, what? I'm sitting over here.
Hey, don't use my link, man. I'm disappointed. All right, so Partnero is gone. I've come back twice.
Where's your links?
No, it's not. I'm messing with you. All right, so listen. So what do you got? Anything else? I just gave you guys a bonus juice for even hanging out this long. So I appreciate it. You guys know all of my members on my YouTube, they already know. Says, man, you better hang in because Jenny's gonna drop a bomb on you. She's gonna drop a nugget on you. So what do you got? What else you guys?
Genius. I didn't actually buy it. I will go back and buy it in your thing.
So then to pull your SMAT, and I am, and you guys let me know, I am gonna do a versus, right? So just because you guys know, I'm gonna do a versus. I'm gonna do a versus on I'm going to do a versus I'm going to do a Task Magic versus Electronique, head to head. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do one task, and we're going to see how easy it is to do one task versus another. And people have been on me. I've been having people challenge me. I've been having people DM me. I've been having people stalk me. I'm at Walmart with my wife. They're running up on me. Hey, Task Magic is better. I was like, dude, I didn't say one was better than the other. I mean, I'm just telling you, it was a new tool. I was just talking about it. No, they're coming after me, man. I'm in church, man. We're praying as a Heavenly Father. And somebody comes to me, hey. I'm like, man, hold on. So now what I did, I used my own money, right? And I went and bought a Task Magic tier 4 or tier 5. And I'm gonna put them head to head. Whichever one loses, I'm returning.
Oh my God. You know you're killing me here.
That's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, so what do you got? That's all I got.
You're dangerous. You're dangerous.
What? You knew that, man. Smat leads would listen. Smat leads. Oh, it not only does Google My Business, but it does Bing as well.
Okay.
And LinkedIn.
Oh my God. Perfect.
And so I was training my Electronique robot to go in and do the stuff for me. So I got halfway through. I got to go back and got to look at some code. But I had Electronique go in, find my leads, and bring them back for me. That was my robot that I was training.
That is much easier than what I was doing with AI Table. Because I was doing it to go get Yelp 2 stars.
Yeah. So someone says, hey, Jenny, I was going to get Electronique. Listen, I went back. I have them all. I have Robo Motion. I have, what's the one that just Zero Work? I have them all.
I have Zero
The only
Work.
one I have Zero Work. I have Robo Motion. I have Electronique, and I now have Task Magic.
Okay.
I've used them all. Everybody hasn't used them all. People say, oh, like this really does. I've used them all. I know which one is the winner, but people don't believe me. So I'm going to do a versus, and I got to do it very, very fast before everything leaves and people won't get the discounts. So I posted my link if you want to use it and you want to get this juice, the Jenny and juice.
I gotta tell you, I love the hack pack idea. I think it's great, but I gotta tell you, we gotta do this monthly hackathon. We gotta do that's what I think we're gonna use the meeting thing with the tables, right? Because if we did this in a structured way, we go, look, here's the tools, right? And we have all the tools and we know what we're building, and then people show up and it's like they've got to go use the tools and create all the marketing creative and the landing page and literally in one weekend in a hackathon where they're each working, they're working at different tables at different tasks.
So what are they doing? I mean, because I've done this before and it's not as easy. It looks good on paper. It's just hard to get people in different time zones moving in the right direction at the right time, right?
Well,
you have
applications. Right.
You're really trying to make this a job, right? Like I got time. Time for this, Adryenn?
Yeah, you have time. You have time because basically what this is going to be is
what is it going to be?
Jenny and Adryenn Venture Startup Studio, where basically we are coming up with the ideas and we are setting them every month. And if somebody wants to join a startup and they don't really have any to show for themselves other than they're freaking badass and they can show up and do it, but they don't have anything on paper really, then they can show up and impress. And we do a whole, because I'm doing that with Slay Ventures for blockchain startups. It's really quite fabulous, but we did one online. There was like 50,000 people. I don't want to.
I don't even have time to fix the freaking mic. And you're.
I'm not even using a mic, Babe. I'm using a MacBook Pro. MacBook Air. I'm on a MacBook Air. Works just fine.
With no mic? I think I pull up my MacBook. I have a MacBook Pro, by the way,
that's even better.
because I was traveling a lot. I never thought to do that, but if you're saying that that'll work, I think I might do that.
I have a little tiny 11-inch MacBook Air that fits in my purse. That is my travel broadcast studio.
Oh wow. Well, I don't have a purse, so
backpack.
Even though my name is Jenny and the AI thinks I'm a female, no matter what I write saying Jenny Jones, they're like, and she did this, and I got to retrain AI to let them know that I'm not a female. So hack packathons, sprint to produce. All right. So what do you guys got here? You guys, what do you say, Tall? What's this? Come on, man. You can pull up the deal. I thought I was your guy. What does that mean? I don't even know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. So, Tom is him sitting on tier 5, leaning towards electronic.
It will autofill your directory database.
Which one? What are you talking about?
Brilliant Directories just added a new feature. The set is telling us just added a new feature that will autofill your directory database for a fee, of course. Just came out last week. Oh my God.
I mean, listen, a business in a box. That's another reason why you stole it from me. Because it is. If I had, I told people, you do not have. If you don't have enough money to do all the different things we talked about, if you just like, you know what, I'm gonna do a bit. Now here's my disclaimer. I tell everybody this about this. I tell everybody this about Brilliant Directories. Brilliant Directories. It is not. It's easy to do. It's just time consuming, right? It's just like making when you're a kid and they saw the 5,000-piece puzzle of the bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, whatever. You know, you have everything water, right? You got to put the water pieces together and match them up. It's so much of a complete. Once you get it complete, you're so satisfied. That's Brilliant Directories. It's that big. It's not difficult to do. It's just time consuming to do. But I can promise you that puppy is going to pay dividends.
So I built Chatlaw, but it's in WordPress. It's just a blog, and I was going to add the community in the directories, but I think I'm going to just have, it's my now dead friend's son who's still alive, who calls me mom. I would have been number 3 wife, but anyway, I built him Chatlaw, and he wants to go after personal injury attorneys to do marketing for them. So I think this will be it. So,
no, I think that's good. That's a perfect tool. As we kind of wrap up here, so we have someone, I'm not going to say names, but their name is on the screen. I don't know much about this one. Do you know anything? One thing I do know, it's a plugin for WooCommerce. Do you have WooCommerce?
I have WooCommerce, so let me go pull that up. What is this? VitePOS? Okay.
Yeah, VitePOS. I guess it's a point of sale. Yep. I've seen these tools before. I've never seen this one. So it's for WooCommerce. Oh, it has WooCommerce and WordPress integration.
It basically says if you have an online store but you're selling things in real life, this now becomes your POS system, which is awesome.
I think that's awesome. Yeah, I think 112 reviews. If you have it, I'll definitely take a test drive on it. I don't have it. I don't do WooCommerce. So you can do one site, multiple languages, barcode generator. I think this is great, and you can stack the codes, upgrade to developer lifetime plan. You can do 5 sites. This is great. If you have WooCommerce, I think this would be great. But I don't have WooCommerce. I think this is the deal. Anytime you can find stuff like this make life easier. Huh?
You know what you need to do? Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, there she goes.
Okay. Here's the deal. So one of the things that we've been working on is how do we drive mainstream consumer adoption of blockchain? Well, restaurants use POS systems. Doing a plugin for a restaurant who's using Toast and all these other things. Well, if the restaurant is if they could use this where they don't have to pay $500 a month just for their POS system, then you could actually plug in the token play. So then they're not paying like the added, for a cup of coffee, it ends up being like, 14% in transaction fees. So it's a lot, right?
So that's they end up sometimes you'll go to some places and they say, oh, you have to have a minimum purchase.
This is why everybody, I'm the worst at this, and I preach it, and I'm still the worst at it. Carry cash. Please, when you buy from your local small businesses, pay them in cash, because there's no transaction fees. There's no settlement, doesn't take any delays. You're not paying any interest. They're not paying any fees. Just cash.
Okay. Just good to know. So he's asked me, is this a sleeper tool or no? I think for what it does, I don't know if it's a sleeper tool. I think if you have, I'm going to make a statement here, right? And I was going to talk about this in my Marketing Mondays class. I have a podcast called Marketing Mondays. Should be a link in the description for that. But I was going to talk about this, so I might bring it up now, right? So when people ask me, is this a sleeper tool? Is this not a sleeper tool? Whatever. What I will say is, I think sometimes people want to, like, I'll have people that says, oh, well, I can trade this tool in for this tool or whatever. I think you go with the tool that's going to give you the most bang for your buck. Don't fall into what we talked about a little bit earlier. You fall into the like the slot machine, your endorphins. Is it endorphin hits? Fall into these endorphin hits because of these new tools that are coming out. Oh, this tool has AI. This tool doesn't have AI. A lot of the AI at the end of the day got to be trained. That's why when they say, oh, well, you can put your bots out there, but you got to train your bots on your material. That's the only thing it's doing. You have to train everything. So, if it does that, you get yourself a good bot. Do people give you unlimited? Bring your own key. Then you're good. You got the bots that you need. And you train it on your material. So, what I don't like is for people to try to say, oh, I'm going to, for lack of a better word, going to a gunfight, but you show up with a knife. No, right? Hopefully I didn't offend anybody with that term. The point is, when you have tools, get the best tool for the job you want to complete, right? Don't try to fish and grab for tools. So this VitaPause, if you have a WooCommerce and you think this tool works for you, try it out. You get 30 days. You can try it out for 30 days. I think from what I'm looking at, I think it's an awesome tool. It does all that. What do you think, Adryenn?
I think it definitely, I'm thinking used clothing store, consignment store, because the POS system is really going to be the most expensive piece, and shipping things out and selling it on e-commerce is probably too much of a heavy burden. But if you could use this kind of a POS system where you could sell it on or offline, that's actually brilliant. Yep.
All right, so we have here Corey. I guess he's asking. I'm gonna put this back to you and let you stab at it. He's unschooler versus mini courses. Which one?
Wait, unschooler or what?
Or mini course. We just talked about mini course. You said neither?
I know. Unschooler.
Right. Let me
I've had them all. I've literally tried them.
I'm familiar with it. Huh?
I was just literally looking at Open ELMS because it will take your document, and this is really what I've been doing lately, is working with like these freaking baller multinational bestsellers who don't have a college class. They don't have a college class. They don't have an instructor's guide. They don't have curriculum. They don't have quizzes. They don't have anything. And I'm like, well, your book is now in its 6th printing, and whatever, maybe we should probably feed that into an AI and make an instructor's guide and a lesson plan and all of that. And I've tried every single thing. Unschooler, I almost feel like that's the one that like packages up a bunch of YouTube videos. It's been a while since I've been in.
It does, yeah. So it's the AI that it'll put the course together for you. But it's going to go out and it goes out and tries to find the best training. Like if someone's talking about
JSON or how to write the programming script language for APIs, it's going to go out on YouTube and trying to probably find the most popular tool and then add it in your curriculum. Which someone saying here, no, it's no unschooler all the way. I think if I was comparing the two,
I would say unschooler beats.
I would say unschooler. Yeah. I think to me, I think mini courses for some reason I'm finding it to be limited.
It is very limited because they're very short. It makes like little tiny little blog posts. I mean, it's not comprehensive, and I'm teach PhD level stuff. So it's got to be good. It's got to be comprehensive. That's probably why I have this paralysis on launching my own stuff, because it's never done, right? But that's an artist problem, right? And I'll call my own self out on that one because it's true. But Unschooler, I know I tried it and I was thinking, there's no way I put my name on that. Like, that's not my course. Now, if you're creating a faceless platform that is literally because people just want to learn certain things, perfect. As long as you're not saying, here's my AI course, because it's not.
Yeah, and so that's the challenge. But no, I think Unschooler made it so you have control over the content now, because you didn't have it at first, but now I think they set it up to where you do have control over the content, more control over the content.
Remake the content was my whole point.
You have to do it.
You got to remake the content. It's going to put videos together. I wonder if I still.
No, that's not true. That's not so. The course is made via AI, right? But you can. So what I would do in a course like this, what I've been doing is, that's just like having what it does. I like anything that's going to give me one thing. If you're going to a course, you better darn well know the content, so that way you'll know if it's right. And one thing that I've learned in this data scientist certification, I'm trying to become certified in data scientists and understanding the DNA of the large language model and all of that. One thing I've learned is these chat bots and this AI, it can be biased in a lot of ways, because it's going off of kind of what it's been trained to do or been trained to say. So even though it's not information, if you're not spitting out real information like 2 + 2 is 4, right? 4 × 4, 60. So if you're not spitting out that type of data, then everything else becomes kind of opinionated or whatever is kind of shaped. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what you have to be careful of. And they tell you automatically, do not, what did I say? One of the rules in ChatGPT, and
don't be personally identifying information.
That's one of the things. Don't, because it'll take your information. Don't try to put your best-selling book in there and all that, because your stuff will wind up somewhere else. So because it's being trained, and you're training with the information that you put in, you should be looking for things that are absolute, like when was the Day of Independence and for the United States and all those things. It's very good at, because it knows that data. And it's absolute data. And you can say, hey, rewrite this sentence to make it sounds more, rewrite this copy. Train it. You are a copywriter. Rewrite this copy so to be more attractive, blah, blah. Those types of things it can kind of do. You start going above and beyond, like put a quote together for this. It'll give you a good outline.
I got to say.
Go ahead.
No, but go ahead. It'll give you a good outline. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it'll give you a good outline. Bo, I already know about my mic. That's been the running
joke
of the night. Yeah, so I might swap out the mic. No, we're going to take off. We're going to get off. So go ahead and finish. Go ahead.
I just logged into Unschooler, and I said, because I'm the kind of person I am, I said, create me a comprehensive course to install open source Morpheus AI on my local drive. Because I want a local. I don't want to be using OpenAI. I don't want to be training the other models, especially with a lot of the things that I'm creating.
Right.
I want that to stay in my little nexus of the world. I don't want it to escape, right? I want no lab leaks. No lab leaks. And I just did Unschooler, and I said, write this for me. And it did a pretty decent job. I was quite so if it was going to go and literally find me videos for all of those steps, that would be quite useful. And what's interesting is, irregardless of whether you use it to put out courses, to sell courses, for me personally, I would appreciate just having it step by step by step by step. Give me all of the tutorials of what I need to do, because there is no such thing. I am literally taking this class right now on Morpheus in Russian using Google Translate. And the text is fine, but I am literally translating the voice in real time. It's insane. Using AI. But it was the only comprehensive thing I could find, and it was in Russian. What you doing over there, babe? It's like you froze, but I hear you. So I know you're moving, but your video froze. Nod your head if you can hear me. It's not just me. He's frozen, right? Oh, wait. That's so funny. So in the actual live stream deck, he's frozen. But if I go over here to YouTube, oh, wait, maybe he just hasn't frozen yet, because YouTube is on a delay. Can't hear you. I see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you at all. I'm still here just trying to swap mics. Okay, can't hear Jimmy. And he's frozen. See, he is frozen. Except what was funny is he froze over here. Oh, now he's off. He had to go off and he's going to come back. Okay. Let's see. That's the older version. Okay, that she's referring to. Okay. Tutor LMS does have a lifetime deal. Really? Let's go look. Tutor LMS.
Yes.
I can hear you. Tutor LMS has a lifetime deal on their website, not on Appsumo. Tutor LMS. Because I have LearnDash, I have Academy LMS. Yeah, but their freaking thing is, it's $800 for a year. That's not lifetime. That's not lifetime. But if anybody out there in Appsumo land does have, so here's what we need to have. We need to have our own little Craigslist of shit I'm not using, right? Stuff I bought that I didn't end up using, but I have a lifetime of it. Let's make a deal. Or we literally figure out what everybody has, and then we come up with new startups and we go, boom, let's do it.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, we got you. Awesome. So move your head. Nope, you're frozen. Oh, there you are. You moved. You moved. I can see you. Can I hear you? You keep freezing. Nope, can't hear you on the... I see mouth moving, but I see no thing.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Is that better?
Yes. Did you just remove the mic from the entire process?
Yeah, I went back old school. So can you guys?
No. Move that microphone away.
What microphone?
The one you just pulled next to your head. Move that back to where it was.
Oh, back to where? What? Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're all over the place.
There we go. Now it's lovely.
Is that better?
That's super perfect.
Super perfect?
Yes, because what was happening is when you moved it away, you were now talking to me from the bathroom.
Oh my God. Is that better, guys? Is that better? All right. So now that
this the whole time.
Let's start over.
Oh my God. Okay. If we're doing it, I'm getting booze and we're going to have the after dark.
Oh, I can assure you, I'm not dealing with a boozed up Adryenn. Man,
it's only going to take a few.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on. So, all right. So I listen, Tall Boy is supposed to be this engineering genius, but he ain't even helped his boy out. He showed me how to set up all of my OBS and all that other stuff, but he didn't even tell me about my mic. And I want you guys to know it's because you guys are not using my links that I don't have enough money to buy a new mic.
You guys got to use all the links. Don't even be messing with this boy's money. What are you thinking? That's doing that.
That's the reason why I can't. So all this juice I'm giving you, I'm just kidding, man.
Oh my God! Come on, you guys. You gotta be using those links. You gotta start. Fun. I mean, I expect that you're all well trained and already have Appsumo Plus, but if you don't, start with that. Then you get your $25 credit every quarter. It's basically free money. You're just promising. It's a little reservation fee, a commitment fee, if you will. And then you get the extra 10% off, and you get the extra 2 days on the Appsumo Day sale. And you get the bonus 1 year. It now says recording in progress. Was it not recording that entire time?
No, the mic was too bad. So it's okay. But I mean, if I wanted to, I'll pull it down from YouTube, the web. So here's what I want to do. The reason why I started the recording is so you guys could leave if you want to. You guys have been here long enough. My wife has been beating on the door saying, "Hey, are you done recording?" And what I want to do is I want to do a recap of your top five, my top five. I don't have to get into full details, but we can talk about what we liked. And I just think I need to do that to be good because I feel so bad that my mic was just chopping and dropping, and I have stuff here, right? But I've been trying to set it up a certain way, and it's just not working that way. And I'm not having, I don't get a good experience and the rest of you guys do not get a good experience, and I apologize for that. So I think some people are just joining along. We have still 31 people watching. So I started recording it just in case I can pull it down, and I may put it back up again under new clean and recording. But Adryenn, I know you're super tired. You took 2 naps today, so you should be good. So
I took 2 naps just to be ready for you.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do really quick. We're gonna take a few questions. Let's answer your questions. So now this is about you guys. This is going to be clean recordings. So this is about you guys and what you guys want to know. He's dogpiling now. You should feel bad, right? So now he's dogpiling. Says the guy that didn't have his link ready last night when I threw a whole bunch of people his way. Don't blame the wife. All right. So listen, let's take you guys' questions. Adryenn got you covered. Yeah, no, Adrienne's awesome. She's awesome. So even though she stole my brilliant directories talk.
I can't even. Oh my God.
So listen, let's take a few.
I'm never going to be able to live it down.
You're funny. So let's take a few of their questions. You guys, what do you guys want us to answer? What's that?
I have a new top one, so you can take brilliant directories because I forgot.
All right, let's post it. Put it in the stream. Let's put it up.
Hold on.
Let's put it up.
Getting there.
I can't believe this has happened. All right, so.
Oh, never mind. It's gone.
Oh, you don't? It's gone. So thank you guys for hanging out, right? And now that this has become my new setup, now I know what the setup is. I actually know what the setup is now, which is frightening.
I do have another one.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Put it in the stream, and we'll pull it up. How does Partnero integrate with Brilliant Directories with Social Juice? Ask me a hard question, Vince. Ask me a hard question.
I can't answer that question.
You want me to answer that while you find yours, Adryenn?
No, I'm ready. I'm sharing. I'm there. What are you talking about?
All right. So Vince. I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna let her talk about her new. This better be good. So what do you got? All right. So what do you got?
Simply static. Okay. Now I have been trying to use Jetson or all these other different freaking things. So WordPress is great for designing. It does all sorts of fabulous stuff. The problem comes when hackers figure out how to get in. and then they fuck with plugins, and then they update the plugins, and then the updated plugins break your site. And so I'm updating plugins 10, 20, 30 times a month practically on 100 sites. This is not the highest and best use of my time. Most of these sites, other than the blog, don't move. So Simply Static lets me build it and then literally just have static pages, which they're not going to hack and change. They're trying to go after the good stuff. They're trying to go after the executables, not a flat static site. So this is basically a pretty flat brochure, but the best part is it freaking loads like microseconds, which if you know Google, Google likes that.
They do like sites that load fast.
Is good, right? I actually lost my Yelp-sucks.com ranking when I didn't update my theme and I didn't go mobile first. So you always want to design mobile first. So that's why those are the WordPress sites themes that I generally use is always mobile first. So it looks great on mobile and it looks decent on desktop because 89% of my traffic is always mobile. And then, but that's so funny because designers design for mobile and then or design for desktop and then mobile is about afterthought. So Simply Static will then take all your designs and just go, and then it loads super fast. You don't have to worry about dependencies. You don't have to worry about, some random thing upgrading, auto updating. And then all of a sudden people are like, is your site down? The contact button didn't work. I kept clicking it and it didn't work. The pop-up stopped on the front page and I couldn't make it go away. It covered everything.
So for WordPress sites, when people start messing with you, and that was one of the things I got frustrated with WordPress sites is people mess with it and they start messing with the plugins, or you don't upgrade all the plugins and all that. So you're saying Simply Static is something that we could utilize that'll just make our page static, and the whole plugin, all that bit stuff kind of goes away, or it limits for people to mess with
exposure.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Good. Yeah. So that's my tactical, not sexy money making like yours. You won, by the way. I'm actually acquiescing.
I did not win because my mic was out of touch, but it's on and popping now. So now I sound. What's up? You want to see what I'm about to put up in the screen right now? You guys ready for this? All right. Yes. So let me give you guys this one, right? And so this is the one that everyone keeps asking about. And the funny thing about it, it keeps coming back. Now, if you don't know about active pieces, right? Active pieces is kind of a make or a Zapier type of alternative, right? The thing about active pieces and where the juice is coming from is because it's open source. So they got a lot of programmers contributing to its growth and all of that. What I will tell you about active pieces, I think active piece is powerful, but I don't think it's as easy to use as a Pabbly Connect or a Zapier. So Zapier, Pabbly Connect is kind of almost you see the tool, you connect the tool and you pull it like that. Active pieces is more of, it has range because you can get a little bit more creative, but you have to be a little bit more technical, but it is pretty darn powerful. And because it is open source, you had Task Magic do a direct integration with it, and now they're directly integrated with the active pieces. So using Task Magic and doing some API connections and all, you get a lot of juice and a lot of power from that, definitely with your SaaS tools and stuff like that. So active pieces, it's come a couple of times. I want to say it's been here like 4 times already. I own it. I own maybe a 3 tier on this one. I haven't used it yet because I still use my Pabbly Connects or my Albedos, right? But if I was doing in a list of easy to hard to use, I would go Zapier is easy. Pabbly is kind of easy after Zapier. Then Albedo is a little bit more technical. And then I think active pieces is a little bit more technical than that. So if I put them in that list of orders, but active pieces is definitely a nice piece to have if you don't have an Albedo's not here and you don't have if you don't want to pay the lifetime deal for a Pabbly Connect or something like that. But yeah, so there you go.
Can I plus?
No, yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. I was just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you guys are looking for how do you make billions of dollars quickly, Morpheus AI is open source. So Active Pieces is also open source. This paid version, which is on top, is more than the community version, right? So what they did was they created a blockchain layer. Now, right now, the only way to take independent, verified third-party data and bring it into the blockchain is through Chainlink. Mm-hmm. And that is quite expensive. But if you go look at the market cap of Chainlink, it's redonkulous. But Chainlink is a company. It is not an open source community. So if you look at more.org and you look at their tokenomics and it's called a fair launch, then the people who come together to build it end up with the majority of the tokens early on. More is now 9 months old. And the original developers, the people who've contributed to it, it also got staked $500 million in ETH. So by creating a token project on top of this, by looking at what is Chainlink doing and creating the open source version of it using this open source software that already exists would be a very light lift, especially when you integrate AI into it. And then all of a sudden you have $1 billion play, and that should be our hackathon weekend.
You still in this hackathon, man? I'm not messing with you. I barely got a mic that works. I
never leave the house. I never see anybody. I think either go on an airplane and go 24/7 with people at a conference, or I'm home and I don't leave the house.
I barely have a mic that works. All right, so I gave them active pieces. What else you got? Because I'm trying to give people the juice since we're still on. And I owe them for the mic, but I want to get a good piece of recording as well for the people. So someone asked, they asked, wondering if Active Pieces works with Electronique. Yeah, so Active Pieces, it does API, it builds APIs and things of that nature. I'm thinking maybe because you can't really get API access on Electronique until you get to tier 5, which gives you access to API. If you get the access to the API, you should be able to connect directly into your Active Pieces and do what you need to do with that. If I'm betting in the way the technology is set up, I'm betting the tier 5, which gives you API, it should allow you to connect into that. There's probably another way you can do it without that tier 5. I just don't know what that way is right now. So, he rolls. What does he want? So, what else do you got? Because I'm trying to give him. This is our Sumo Day FOMO show, right?
So
what else you got?
Faceless is really quite a big deal right now. So
yeah, I'm okay on Faceless, but go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just okay with it. How do you guys feel about Faceless? How do you guys let us know in the chat? What do you guys feel about Faceless?
Faceless means anybody can do it, and you don't have to worry about, taking a shower. You know me and the taking a shower.
What is this? Oh, you had something to put up? I'm sorry, I was putting up mine. Let me put yours. Did you have something? Let me see.
I did. Spirit Bee. So
okay, I saw that.
If you want to have a pitch girl pitching you, or pitch boy, right? And and you want to, then you use those whole script writing things, but you have her deliver the script.
Yeah, I heard you can do that. I heard you can do yourself too. You can clone your own voice too, right?
With Spirit Me, I didn't know you could do that. Hold on. I didn't. I thought I didn't. When I used it, they did not. Personalized videos, but not you. You pick one of them. Yeah. Yep. You don't have to be an actor. Just be yourself. Wait a minute. Story your digital avatar with two-factor. No, but oh wait, you can create your digital. Oh, now you can do your own. Okay, I got to do that.
See, don't be just pulling up stuff if you ain't got us the deets. You got to give us the deets.
No, because I literally I'm gonna have to now get it again because I refunded it when I bought it the first time.
Oh, now you get it with an even deeper discount.
Yeah,
Nice.
because I didn't get because I just want to do me. All I want to do is I want to be able to do my talk show without having to get dressed.
That's kind of scary. I kind of just got a visual on that. I don't know. She's like, I kind of just want to do a talk show without getting dressed. I'm like, wait, what?
Funny story. 28 years ago, I was recruited to be a topless newscaster.
Lord.
But that was a show that was going to be launched honestly on the Playboy channel way back when.
Oh my goodness.
Tatas for that.
Oh my goodness. Keep the show PG. All right.
I said tatas. That was PG.
So this is one you're looking at. I saw this a little bit earlier. I may look at this towards the end. I don't know. I don't know that I need that. Right. So I may look at that one as well. What's the deal? Let me see the deal. Let me see what it looks like.
It's hold on one second. And David says he's a therapist. I'm gonna have a fun one for you. You
gotta zoom out some a little bit. See if you can zoom out. Can you zoom back out a little bit?
Yeah.
On your MacBook Air?
Yes.
$6.99. Oh, but you get unlimited minutes of video per month, unlimited downloads, one pro custom avatar with custom voice included. That basically means if you want to do one, you can clone yourself with your voice.
Yeah,
that's a lot of dough, though. $6.99.
No, it's actually not when you think about all the credits and everything else.
Yeah, I mean, and then you get the Appsumo Day deal, so you should be able to. Did you guys give me a thumbs up on my? I know you guys. I only see a couple of thumbs up. I know my voice was wrong, but I got my voice on point now. So anyway,
here we go. Join. Oh, I don't want to make a purchase. Hold on. I'm just trying to thumbs up it.
Man, we're going on 3 hours. We're going to shut this down in 3 hours, man. You're going to get me in trouble.
I'm sorry. Tell your wife hi. Hi.
I'll tell her hi.
So anyway, what I was going to say is Gavids was saying he's a therapist. He wants to use it in his group practice. Well, this is the Sober Companion that I bought. So what you do is you actually start researching and look up the AI equivalent of the therapeutic model, because that is a model that has been trained. So you want to be able to call that agent to use the therapeutic model so that it can, and then you train it on your information and your style. And you basically give it your own PhD.
From here? From this tool?
No, not from this tool. Maybe no, you have to put it into the tool that's going to think. This is just a performance tool.
Oh, okay.
Right? So you have to use the other stuff for the scripts. But what I want to know is, I need to get the face and the acting and all of that to then hook in with the thinking and then let them loose in the metaverse. We are going to have a metaverse play date. I'm going to make everybody get dressed up.
Oh my goodness.
Are you slacking me saying, let's go, let's be done?
No. We're good. I want to get to Tall Boy's taking since I don't know what his deal is, but he wants to know about a tool I haven't heard of. So I'm interested to know more about. It's a tool called Urals. And I thought he was joking. I thought he's like, hey, what's up with Urals? I was like, what? Are you talking about my underclothes or something? Or I didn't know what he was talking about. So then I searched in Appsumo. He never said Appsumo tool. He just said, what about Urals? And I was like, am I wearing underalls? So this I thought you took 2 naps. All right. So this creates microsites for social media to cross promote content and offers on multiple platforms. I
think it's basically like a QR code Bitly.
Yeah, so it says it's alternative to Linktree.
Yeah.
Didn't we go through a generation of these?
Yes.
Didn't we go through a phase of these?
Yes.
What do you think about? Are these still hopping and popping, or?
Oh yeah, I still use it, but I use the original one that I have been using since the very, very beginning. I skipped the whole Linktree store version.
We did go through a phase of those, didn't we? I don't want to pretend like I don't. We did go through a phase of the micros.
We did, and it was hot, but then the microsites didn't understand how people think, and so they lost their way. They'll be back.
So when I think of even that's almost like the mini courses, isn't it?
Yes.
To me. So it's almost like when you go back to the mini courses and then you look at the microsites and then most people are on their phones. I just think we're dealing with a different post-pandemic, honestly. Now I'm going to drop you guys some juice, right? So let me see how many people are left. So Adryenn, I'm going to give him this one. Okay. I wasn't even going to do this one. So let me get back. Let me put myself back on camera. Let me do this, right? And so I'm going to drop something serious on you guys. So I want everybody's attention here. All right. So listen, right? I think what you guys, I think what people are not seeing is the change, right? So when you see these tools coming, they're kind of coming, either some of them they're not, I'm not saying they're late to the game. It's just that they were working on their particular project. Those particular tools were hot at that time.
Yeah.
I think what you're looking at now is you're looking at people want to get their hustle on. They don't want to be, when you're like, oh, I'll make a course for that. People are like, no, you need to make something so you can help me. I want to make my money. The money I'm paying, I want to make my money today. I want to get my return today, right? Because people have gone through the phase where they've paid $10,000, they maxed out their credit card and did $15,000, $20,000 for a course for somebody that's teaching 20 people and you never get a chance to meet with that person and interact with them. People right now, I'm going to tell you the new play, right? I got to look around, Adryenn. I got to look around, see if nobody's listening. The new play is people are paying for experiences.
Oh, yeah.
Don't play people. The microsites and the mini course. No, people want to be invited into your ecosystem and they want you to take them to the next level. Stop with all the, oh, I'll do this. I'll do a PDF, ebook. Stop. We're done with that. You need to take people to the next level. That's why I'm going to go back to my number one tool that Adryenn stole from me earlier is
it's like a knife in the heart.
I'm going to go back. Tools like, the reason why I say brilliant directories is because the menu on brilliant directories and all the things that you can put inside of that package can be whatever you want it to be or whatever the people need at this particular time. So I look at tools like a Suite Dash. I look at a brilliant directories. I look at those when you can bring a person in. I look at even a Go Brunch where you can kind of give people a different experience. And that's what people are after. The microsites and all that. Those are landing. If you can have a good landing page that does well, but a microsite, I don't know. And that's just my opinion. Go ahead, Adryenn. Go ahead.
A microsite is simply a social media table of contents. That's it. Because you don't know where they want to go. You're basically giving them a short brief. You can look at all mine. You click on it, and there's not a lot of options, but it lets them know where they can go. It's literally like it's a road sign. That's
right.
It. Right.
I think we went through a phase where those were popping. I just think now
they were popping like freaking MySpace with animated GIFs. That was the problem. The Linktree crowd just like dished them out and put freaking Chrome spinners on them. Like, no, that's not what it was for.
Chrome spinners.
I'm not kidding you. There was like neon and the flashing little. I was like, am I back in MySpace? That's what it felt like, right? Easy as fuck.
You're right.
You're right. And clean, well-designed, mobile-friendly. Click, and they just go where they're supposed to go, or capture the email, or make a purchase, or make an appointment, or whatever. Right there, boom, 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 boom. Anything they want to do, they click, and they're off and running.
All right, so I got another one for you. You got one. Go ahead. You got one? Pull it up.
I sort of got one. Okay.
She sort of has one.
I sort of got one. So because we're throwing back here, and I got like Yuki, and I got like 5 or 6 of the other communities.
She said Yuki. Yeah, I got a couple of Yukis myself.
Right. So you were talking about with brilliant directories that you could bolt on a community and you could bolt on a this.
That's right.
That's right. And then we've got the little super connector business in there. The AI table AI.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the other one, the active pieces will do it in a freaking heartbeat to make sure that all of the user accounts are synced. So they're the same person across each section. So they don't go, why do I have to log in again? Right. Make it singular login. Holy cow, man. You could build out the whole thing where you've got the front end is, all of the business, everything, the highfalutin, everybody business to business, B2B in a city. And then the back end is that BNI community that has an online thing. And then you pop in with your Be Human little mastermind thingies. And every week you have a different industry. And then you run those puppies and it's a subscription fee. Holy cow. I mean, you actually were not even overstating $1 million a month.
No, in brilliant directors you can. It's, to me, if you deploy it right and you start here and scale like this. Most people, when they start a director, they're like, I'm going to go in the middle of the ocean and put my fishing pole out there. And that's jumping into the Google pool. And we all both know that you start locally and you dominate. You dominate locally, then you scale out like that. And then
you have to build your reputation. You have to have your testimonials. You have to have your video testimonials, social too. You've got to have all those things in order to prove yourself on a more national market, which is the same thing that I say with PR, which is why you want Press Ranger, because you want to be able to get that local media, because the national media is not going to put you on until they've seen you on TV. And your local media is going to need to see you on a couple little things first before they're going to put you like on the news for 6 minutes, because 6 minutes is an eternity on television. If you're bad, oh my God.
So give me 2 tools right now on Appsumo Sumo Day.
My Be Human, because my Be Human clone can actually appear for me on interviews, on Zoom, on press calls, 24/7. And I'm going to freaking train it every single word I say, because I practice my sound bites. I'll give it all the sound bites. I practice.
You know what? I might
naturally as I can say my name.
I might get that one. I may have underestimated that one. I may need to look at it. Bring it up on the screen again. Do you have it in front of you?
I can't.
So those of you just joining us, there's 2 Be Humans. There's a B, the letter B, then human.ai, and then there's behuman.online, which is BE human.online, right? So when she says my Be Human, that's the one that she brought up. She was talking about it first.
Yeah.
So we're going to add it back to the screen. So you're Be Human. So give me the play. So give the people a play. I'm trying to give people some juice. They're still hanging around, so I want to give them some good stuff.
Press Ranger, right? You get all of the press.
Am I losing you right now?
Okay, me rubbing my eyes.
Yeah, you're on camera.
Post out here, baby.
You realize this is more than 6 minutes, right?
It's 10 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. So.
As we wrap up, because more people, it's like we have almost like 40 people still here, so we got to give them some juice. They're still around, and my mic is sounding better, so I'm ready. It's like I got to recharge, so I might just let you drop off, and I might just finish it up.
We have to do that. So you do the press, but the great part is with this one, with Be Human, my persona can literally go do those media appearances and podcast appearances for me. So when you're doing your press, what I have in my toolkit is you have to create sound bites. You have to be able to say those things over and over and over again and say them so naturally they sound like they just popped into your head and you just spoke them as naturally as you say your name. That's practice. However, your AI won't have to practice. It'll just say it naturally, which is awesome. So then you have all your sound bites there and everything else, and you feed it all of the information. And if you're a book author, you feed it every book that you wrote. And then you maybe do a recording for a couple of hours and have somebody interview you, which if you wrote your book the way that a lot of people I know write the book, they do a recording that ends up being the book. So you just feed that recording into it. So then it has all of your stories, all your backstories. Oh, this was funny. Da, 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 da. And you teach it to be a charming television talk show guest.
Wow. So you finally convinced me to buy something. No, I'm serious. Because some of the other tools, you're a big WordPress gal. You know, you do a lot of the old school stuff. You do the blockchain and all. You're all into that. And I'm like, okay, so this right here, you're dropping this on me. I think I might go look at this. So what did I buy? So let me share with you guys what I bought. Let me just tell you. I'll just tell you what I bought. Everybody wants to know, what did Jenny buy? What did Jenny buy?
Yeah.
So I bought for this Appsumo Day. I have 2 brilliant directories already. I own 2. Settle down. Let me explain. I own 2 5 tiers already from Black Friday.
Did you bump
because I got the discounts? I bumped them both up to tier 6. So not only do I have 50,000, I bought an additional
100.
I bought additional 50,000.
Mm-hmm.
And with the discounts, and I think I paid like $76 for each one. So I had already had it. So I have 2 tier 6s. I'm just telling you what I bought. I bought 2 tier 6s of the brilliant directories. I went up more. And then I bought Task Magic tier 4. I bought that to do a head-to-head comparison with Electronique, whichever one loses goes back one or the other.
Because
I have 60 days to return it. So I bought that. So I'm going to do a head-to-head comparison, a simple task, and how difficult it would be to do in one versus the other. And so I literally bought it for that reason. And I'll either keep it, or if one of them does a little bit more than what I think it does, then I'll keep them both. But I don't think I have room enough on my shelf for both. So I'm going to either return Electronique or I'm going to return Task Magic. So I did buy it. But I have to do a versus on that, so you guys can see that. I got to literally do that in the next 24 hours, and I will do it. And also, I bought, just so you guys know what I'm buying. So Jenny, what is Jenny's buying? I bought Merlin, which I'm going to show you guys. And I bought Merlin, and I bought a 4i. And I bought them for 2. I bought those 2 to do a versus on, because they kind of do some of the same similar things. Yep. Let me pull up Merlin for you guys, and then I'm gonna share that one with you guys. So, I mean, people are still hanging out, so I'm trying to give them the juice. If you hanging out, I'm gonna give you the juice. So if you want to leave, you can leave. But we dropping knowledge, baby. We dropping knowledge. All right. So yeah, thank you guys. Joyful Stamping. That's my girl up in Canada. She's like, hey, Jenny, they hanging with you. I'm like, I appreciate it, Miss Bruni. Thank you, Miss Bruni. My wife said hello. All right, so Merlin is, you have 20 plus AI tools and models for research and writing. Did I say 20?
26.
20 research tools, right?
Yeah.
And it's alternative to Copy AI, Grammarly, and Jasper. That's a pretty darn good. You go back 2 years ago, what were they? They were at the top, every last one of those. Copy.ai, Grammarly, and Jasper. Imagine bundling all 3 of those up at least 2 years ago.
Yes.
So if this is an alternative to those, right? You're getting Claude, Gemini, Opus, right? Llama. You're getting one click all of them. So this basically does it reads, it chats with websites, PDFs, YouTube videos, and more. Content creation on social media. You can actually you can talk to it and tell it to do your content. You can say, hey, create me a response to this or whatever on the fly, which I like that, right? Mm-hmm. And you can summarize YouTube videos and blogs and more. Now, the reason why I'm looking at this is because you can do a lot with this, because it's cheaper. I'm not going to say cheaper. I learned in business when I was in my grad program. They said, don't say cheaper, say less expensive.
Less expensive.
I paid for I paid for grad school to understand the difference in less expensive and cheaper. So here's what the difference in this. They give you 20,000 credits per month and you get to bring your own API key.
Oh, nice.
So the thing about you're still getting the 20 credits, and it's $259. So when you look at what is it? Oh, hold on, let me see here. When you look at a 4i, which is just powerful, this does AI research assistance for summarize and translate your research. This has copy AI and Jasper compared to, so it kind of does some of the same things. And there's a great piece on Appsumo's YouTube channel about the founder, and they started this as a school project. The founders did. So this goes and it goes, you upload the documents, it summarizes. You can upload a book this thick, like a school book that they give you in grad school or college. If you buy the electronic version, which is sometimes all they really sell in college now, you can upload the electronic version and it will give you, it'll summarize the whole freaking book for you.
Wait, what?
And it gives you sources.
I could not do that in the textbook. I've been trying to, it's just too freaking big. It's like, I even compressed it all the way down. I got it to like 19.8 megs because you can't upload more than 20 megs in the 4 different things I've tried. Or gigs, 20 gig, whatever it is. It's a massive file. And it's like 700, 900 pages, whatever it is. So you're saying this
allows you to, this is why this was built, because when they're in college, this is built off of that. So if you're more of a college student or something like that, this is going to be more beneficial to you. I think the other one kind of helps you. I think the other one's more for business. I think this one, if I was guessing, this would be more on research. They said they did it because people were in their doctoral programs and stuff like that. They needed to comprehend a large amount of information in a short amount of time, and this allowed you to do that. So that's what this does. And
I was just looking at it because what I want is I don't necessarily need the research, although I have several clients. One of them has 250 patents. He's literally a rocket scientist. So
this one has
chatbots. Okay, unlimited.
It has chatbots, but look, it has one-time API credits. Everything else is bring your own key.
This is great because this is kind of what I did for ChatNode, which I got here. But the problem that I had was I'm limited on the size of documents that I can upload and train.
Yeah.
And what I really want to do is I really, really, really want all of these beautiful no-code front ends to bolt on to Morpheus. That's what I want.
You still talking about this Morpheus? It's coming. That day is coming. Maybe you could start.
I literally
maybe you could start it.
I installed a local. No, I built local. My whole UI system is local.
So those are the two that I was looking at, a 4i and the other one. I'm going to compare those two. I'm going to keep one or the other. So we'll see. So everybody keeps asking about App My Site. And I think you brought that up before. I think that's kind of I took it out for a test drive once before. I was just all right with it, right? It does what it says it does.
But you don't like WordPress.
I don't.
That's why you don't like it. So
okay.
It is a plugin.
And do you see the question from Thomas? You see his question?
Thomas says, what are the pros and cons? I'm going to give you. I love the idea of getting on the client's phone. Is the quality of the experience good, or do you need to do a microsite app? Well, here's the fun part. You can just do a PWA and put a wrapper on it, and it looks just like a PWA. This is a little bit better than that because you've got the buttons and the navigation. But I would say, you know how when you look at somebody's website and you go, "Ooh, that's like 1998," right? Like it's a little crusty, it's a little old. The UI, I don't feel like the UI is as beautiful and seamless and Apple as I would like.
Is that why I was just okay with it? But go ahead.
Old Android, it doesn't. I have not mastered certain things because it doesn't let you do enough customization. One of the reasons why I like WordPress is because I can usually make it bend to my will instead of having to use these other. It's got to bend to my will. It needs to do what I want it to do, or else we're going to have a problem.
So the pros. So give us the pros and give us the cons. Give us 2 pros, 2 cons.
Okay. The pros are, if you do not have a complicated site, if you are talking about a WooCommerce shop or a basic blog, and you are not talking about anything that's super complex, it works perfectly. If you're talking about something that has a lot of integrations and a lot of pop-ups, or a community, I would actually, there's a different thing I would use if you're going to, like, I have Buddy Boss that I use for a community, but it does not translate because they want you to pay the $3,500 for the app. So I'm looking at a different thing that I can do because I want to do a single pay lifetime and publish my thing. I don't want to have to constantly pay for updates, because, you know, the problem is when you're paying for updates, you're leasing your community. So if you stop paying, your community goes bye-bye, they take it. And, you know, it's like everybody was using that that one app that was like the SMS. Oh, we have an SMS text app on Appsumo. Go look that one up. It's so good. I have it. It's great.
Okay.
And everybody was using it to build, using this other thing I was called Conversation or Community. One or the other was an SMS thing. You read the terms of service and it literally says, these people are opting into them, not you, which means you're spending all of your money to get them to opt in and create accounts and participate in your community, and they're not your community members.
Yeah. So that, I mean, that's, go ahead.
Same thing with Facebook and Instagram and everybody doing all the things. And, you know, even Telegram, although I'm way less salty at Telegram right now. So. Yeah.
So all of those sites do that. I don't think people realize that. People's like, oh, I have a podcast. I'm on Spotify. It's like, so you don't even know who the people are. You don't even have their email addresses. You don't even know their demo. Right. And that's always been my challenge, even with these podcasting sites, is like, I can't monetize them. I don't have, you're making money off of them, but I can't make any money off of them. And I need the power back. So that was one of the things that we had talked about. So yeah, at my site, I had it and I was just like, I think you nailed kind of you don't have the
it is what it is.
Range and things. And here's what I will say, right? So you can either you'll agree or you'll disagree, or even the person that asked this, I don't have his name here in front of me. You can agree or disagree. People are not really into apps like they once were.
It depends on what you're going to do with them, right?
It depends on what you're going to. It really depends on what you're going to do with them, and if you can put push notifications in.
Oh, you can put all apps have push notifications, but the fun part, they're downloading Telegram and playing Mortal Hamster Combat, and literally furiously tapping and giving themselves carpal tunnel to defer a hamster to earn tokens. Like, stupidity level is obscene.
So do you have anything for Joyful Stamping as we wrap up? Because I am getting juiced myself. But we're seriously, alternative blog to WordPress suggestion. I mean, they had one, I think it was, I forget the name of it. It was here, but I think I think there's a blog one here.
I got it.
So what is it called? Blogify? Let me see.
You don't want to use WordPress.
I mean, what do you got? You going to put it up? You going to put it up on your side?
No, I don't think there is anything on AppSumo. If you're not going to use WordPress, use Substack Medium. Don't put up something other than WordPress. The reason you want WordPress is because there are so many tools that are going to help you fire up your SEO. They're going to help you drive your traffic, capture your traffic, convert your leads, monitor everything, do all of the analysis, retweet your old posts, literally revive all of your old posts, recirculate everything across social media auto-magically. Like, it does all these things. If you just want to write a blog post, you know, WordPress.com, get a free one, or put your own little thingy on there and just blog, but really you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck, depending on your category, on Substack or Medium. If all you're doing is blogging, don't do your own unless you're planning on, you know, treating it like a garden and watering it and caring for it and loving it and spending time with it, petting the little flowers and talking to the flowers, because you have to be like, you gotta love on it. You can't just put up. I don't think this is a blogging platform. I think this is a blog creation platform. I don't think you can house your blog here. Create blogs so you can create your blogs here. Whoa. Are you okay? Word Hero. I bought it when it first came out, and I swear to God, I think I got a unlimited. Like, it's not unlimited.
There you go. You get excited
like,
about the unlimited.
I get so excited, but I still use Word Hero, and it has gotten 3 times better in the last 3 years that I've been using it.
Word Hero.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I don't know about, like I said, I don't know about Blogify.
And I will tell you the other one that I used on here. I have to tell you, this is my number one.
Are you going to pull it up? All right, I'll add it to the screen. You got it? Is it on Appsumo? We talk about deals that are here, baby.
Yes, it's here. And I thought it was gone, and it's back. And I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. And I feel like I'm actually I feel like this could actually like hurt me that you guys all know about this, because this is like one of my secret things. So just you that are on here now, we got to clip this and block it out from anybody watching the replay.
Yeah, because they didn't. People leave, man. They leave the juice, man. So what? Ooh.
WP Auto Blog, and I bought the top tier. And let me see if I have how many codes? I have 5 codes. Yep, $200. Let's see what the deal plan is now. Yep, 500. Oh, it's worse.
This is another WordPress one?
Codes, yeah. So with WordPress, and they come out really well and gotten 10 times better since I bought it, right? 500 articles a month. So, I mean, I'm obscene, but I'm not that bad, right?
Yeah, 500 blog. Well, that's only if you're doing like an agency or something.
Right. No. No, you don't have to be an agency, because I'm actually probably going to get a second one of these, because I am launching a news site. So those 500 articles, I'm actually doing 1 article a day, call it 30 days, right? In 12 categories.
Oh,
so
man, you're going to be exhausted.
So 12 separate categories.
Uh-huh.
No, here's the thing. I sit there in AI and I go, okay, here's 100 titles, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 months content. And I paste in the titles and say, go. And then I have it give it for another one. It takes about 25 minutes. And I now have 500 articles a month being posted to a massive news style website with no touchy.
No, can't have that. I got one more tool,
okay.
Adryenn. We're going to, let me see if I
go all night. You realize talking to the girl who did a 10-day Doge room on Clubhouse.
Like, we're not doing, right? So no. That we're not doing, right? So I'll be in the doghouse for sure. I'm already getting my blankets ready to sleep on the couch. All right. So true stories, right? True stories could happen.
Did you not have chocolate? Do you not understand the necessity of every husband?
My wife, we've been married for 28 years. We're way past chocolate. All right. Now we're talking carrots. We're talking carrots, baby. We're talking carrots.
Okay. Carrots. Then you gotta have one at the ready in the super secret hidey hole.
Oh my goodness. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. All right. So this is AdNova, right? And it hasn't been getting a lot of traffic. Yeah. I did do a video on this. So basically, still here, Mark. Mark's like, still here? Mark, because we fixed the audio. So I decided to hang out and try to do the show all over again. I know he's probably half asleep. What time is it? 7. No, he's not really asleep yet. All right. So this is AdNova. And what AdNova does is it actually goes to the ads library for Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and it pulls the best ads that are running, and it pulls it down to your workspace, and you can study the ad, and then you can partner up with you can give your client access rights to just look at their particular workspace, and you can say, I think we need to design something like this, and then we can design that, and then you can pull down the entire brand, like pull down entire Nike brand, pull down entire Adidas brand, and you can study their brands and their ads and how they're running them and how many times their ads are running, what audiences they're targeting, everything. So this, if you do Facebook ads, or you do IG or TikTok ads, this, because a lot of that information is through agreements because of the political stuff and people misleading and all that. Their agreement was to make all their ads transparent. So that was a law that passed. So they had to put all their ads up. So if you go to a Facebook ads library, you can see every ad that's out there. But what AdNova does is AdNova, you can search for different ads, like competitors' ads, and you can pull them down and study them. All of them at the same time. You can see who they're targeting and everything. So this is a nice little sleeky tool that you may or may not know about. And it does it very well. It's not clunky or anything like that. It's very, very clean. And you have a plugin that you can use, and you can copy an entire brand's, all of their ads, and with the one plugin. This is fire tool. This is a fire tool. I told you it was late. I was going to give you some of the juice, though.
Okay, I got another.
She has another one. She's like
because I can't stop.
She's like DJ Khaled, you guys. DJ Khaled.
I can't stop. I won't.
All right, so what do we got? What do you got? It better be good. So what do you got? Let me see.
It's probably going to be anticlimactic after that. Brandalizer.
Oh Lord. Is that what you got? I think I looked at that one. Tell me what did you like about this one?
Okay. For startups that are stupid. So it's late, okay? And they don't want to hire and pay $20,000 for a brander, which in the long run they really should do. And at some point they're going to do it, and it's going to cost more to redo it than do it right from the first time. But they can get a tool like this for $59, and they can literally go out and they can look at and learn brands that actually work. It's like getting a PhD in branding from the backside. And then you can then see how you stack up against your competition in terms of brand recognition, sentiment, all of these.
Is this an agency? Can I use this as an agency? Because I'm about to pair it with another tool. I'm about to put that with my Press Ranger and sell that in my package.
In your package, I believe.
Yeah. No, so I think you can stack the tiers.
You can stack unlimited Brandalizer Chrome extension, advanced SEO, 8 codes, team access up to 4,000 searches a month. 4 codes, team access up to 3. Yeah, you can agency it. Unlimited brand domain search, unlimited backlinks.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that. If I put that so with my.
Yeah.
So let me put a bow on it.
Competitors. This is the biggest key piece, right? And this is the one thing that businesses don't understand. You know, sometimes their stuff works, sometimes their stuff doesn't work. They probably haven't done a buyer persona yet. They haven't figured out exactly, who their ideal target market is, how exactly to find them, the right keywords. That's all the SEO stuff. They got to figure out exactly who these people are. And then, or you cheat and you go analyze your competition who has all of the right people. It's literally like when I'm doing I'm going to go do something. I'm going to trademark my own thing and I'm going to do it by hand. I literally go look for the exact same idea.
I did that. I did that for my first 3 trademarks. I did the same thing.
And I go through T's and I'm like, this is the category. This is this. I learned.
Yeah, I did that.
1,000 trademarks I've learned.
So let me pair this. Let me give you a 3-pack for this.
Yeah.
So we got Brandalizer.
Yep.
We have Press Ranger.
Yep.
And we have, so you guys need to listen to this, right? So it's 32 people here watching that hung out with us. We're 3 hours in, almost going on 4 hours. We even said we were going to do an hour, but you even said we're going to probably hang out.
You said an hour and I laughed.
All right. So, well, I mean, that was sweet. Well, so I'm going to give you a bow to put on this, right? Yeah. If you do this and you turn into a millionaire, all I want is a little bit of credit.
Yep.
You can just say, hey, I was on a live stream. I was doing the Appsumo Sumo Day FOMO 2024 with Jenny and Adryenn, or Adryenn and Jenny. That night, his mic was crapped out and everything, but I hung out and I hung in there with him. And I learned this and I blew up. And so I'm going to tell you to. You want to play? You want to play? You want me to give it to you?
Yeah.
All right. Everything is here right now. And I know a person that's on this, as I've seen in the chat. I know a person that's on here right now that can actually do this today. Once they become a millionaire, I don't even want to cut. I just want you to throw a name out there. Just throw my name out there.
Yep.
So here's the play. The play is Press Ranger, Brand Analyzer, Brilliant Directories. You start your own firm for small businesses. You give them this juice. You do you liking that, huh, Adryenn? You liking that. And you bring them to your Brilliant Directories and people pay to be a part of this access. Mm-hmm. I'm done. That's mic drop. We probably need to close it up right after that. If you put those three together, using my code, of course. She's like,
or
yes.
my code if you're watching on my channel.
Or using Adrienn's code if you're watching on her channel, you could actually shut it down. And here's the reason why. This is the information that people were wanting to get when they joined the $7,000 or $7,500 or $10,000 or $15,000 masterclass. This is what they were wanting. But if you take it and you bundle it and you put it all up and put it into your own Brilliant Directories type of ecosystem, you're good. Is that mic drop?
Yep.
That was fire. Look at Adryenn writing it down. She's like, oh, I'm going to steal that.
No.
I'm messing with you.
I know, I'm responding. I actually found a chat. I'm in the chat.
You found the chat? You didn't know what the chat was?
I did know what the chat was, but I didn't know how to actually comment. I was just reading.
All right, so that's it. Give us one play, Adryenn. What you got? Top that one, because we're getting late. You got any more? You got any more? Because I'm trying to get people to juice. They know when they hang out the latest is when I give them the most juice.
You do give them the most.
Give me something on Sumo Day that somebody could turn on their head and turn this puppy upside down.
I
messed you up with that one. You can't even come back.
No. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for like the equivalent. So hip clip is gone. And I've bought like 6 of them on here and I just keep using them. Basically the video thing,
Oh man, what you got?
The clippy that stopped. Clippy native rest. Hold on. Video AI. It dissects your stuff. Well, Big View does it, but it's and it's got a teleprompter, but where is it? I gotta check out puppetry. Easiest way.
I got puppetry.
You got it?
By the way.
Did it work?
I do. I forgot what it does. Yeah, it does something very, very good. I actually mix puppetry with what's the one that starts with a K that did the
Calamati or something like that. I got that.
I mixed those two together. I did a video on that. I'm gonna have to roll because my wife was like, "Hey, listen, she's like, we're about to eat dinner, dude. You're still on there. Come on, give it up. Those people will find you can come back another day." So she's on me right now. So you guys have been great. I had a fun, man. We're gonna. What? All right, go ahead. Hurry up.
Killer what do you got? Player. Just trust me. It's $200. It's a lifetime. I have literally had this. I swear since the 90s.
Where's it at? Is it on here or are you just talking about it?
Yes. Killer player in video. It wraps YouTube videos, any other videos. It strips off all of those custom branding. You can put your custom branding in.
Oh, that one. Is that still up here?
Oh, yeah. It says it right here. Sumo Day.
Is that still up here?
Killer player, custom YouTube video player, removes the logo. It basically means you can put up everything on YouTube unlisted, get that fast CDN, get everything playing, but you don't have people clicking off of your website and over to YouTube and then going down a rabbit hole. Killer player. I've used this literally since it was born, which I swear to God was the 90s.
Is it still? You're showing Brandalizer right now. Is it? Can you pull it up real quick?
Hold on. Stop sharing. Hold on.
Yeah, what you got, man? What you got?
Well,
I was wondering, was that any good? Is that any good?
Killer player. I can literally give you a live demo here. I use it probably every freaking day.
So it pulls the video, it strips like the YouTube and all that other stuff from it. It just gives you the pure video.
Yep. Let me show you how
where it doesn't redirect. Come on, man. No live demos. Come on, sweetie.
I'm just going to show you what it looks like.
Okay, all right. Because I'm running on fumes right now. I can't believe 34 people are still watching.
There we go. Right. Whoops.
Thank you guys for hanging out, by the way.
Just of course, as I'm like, oh, here, live demo, right?
Oh, and my goodness.
There they are. I'm like, and the videos should show up. There's 3 videos.
What do you got? Are you sharing right now?
I'm having internet difficulties. There we go.
Thank you, Perry, for hanging out. I think Perry hung out with us the longest. Shout out to you, Perry.
Do you see
we
how
appreciate you both? We appreciate you. Thank you.
Clean, and you got the logo down here.
I can't see it. I can't see nothing you're showing. What do you got? Okay, so let me see.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Is this all right? I got what? This is what you're showing?
No, hold on.
Okay. Come on. You're gonna get me in trouble, man. My wife's gonna divorce me.
There.
All right, so let me see. My wife's gonna divorce me, man.
Okay, but do you see how clean those videos are?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're YouTube videos.
No.
This is my point. So every time you are going to embed testimonials, all the testimonials are on YouTube. People can go watch the testimonials on YouTube. I want them to watch the testimonials on YouTube. I want them to be SEO'd and perfectly fabulously over there to drive traffic also. But when they're on the main homepage of the website, I do not want freaking YouTube branding on there because that makes people look like they're cheap.
Wow.
There's like 7 different versions. You can change the color scheme. You can change the controls. You can change if you have a logo.
Weren't they banned? I thought somebody said they were banned. And I think somebody was saying that they were dead for a while. Now they're back or whatever. I thought they were banned. Is that right? Loud Egg.
I was never banned. I've been using it consistently.
Not you, the company. And they said they weren't allowed. They said they weren't allowed to do that anymore or something like that.
We did it anyway. It's software. What are they going to do?
Oh, so now you want to be like the
No, I've been using it the whole time. I had no idea that they were quote unquote banned.
You want to be like You want to be like Napster now, right? You want to
I don't know. It's effective and it works. And really, my whole point is they're very short. I'm not abusing the system. It's just certain things. I want them in both places, but when they're over here, I don't want them to show.
Jenny in the Adryenn beat you. So, Jenny, in the end, Adryenn beat me? Probably so. Adrienne's great. In the end, she beat. Dude, I gave you my mouse. I gave you my mic drop and she beat me. I gave you my Press Ranger, my brand, and she beat me. How's that possible? No, it's been all good. You guys have been great. I got to roll, man. We got to get out. I'm gonna actually get those. You bought 3 tools from me, and I bought 2 from you. So I think I won.
I actually think you won. I mean, if I had to judge.
You're being humble. I appreciate it. No, you were great.
You made me press the buy it now button in a panic.
She said in a panic.
Panic.
I spent so much for my Task Magic that I'm running out of money. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get. I got to see which one of those make the cut. So, what about password link? We not mess with you, tall boy. Killer Player was my favorite until I found Uni Player. Thanks, guys. It was great. Hey, we're out of here, man. We got to go. Let me put my face up on the screen here. We're out. we are out. Any last words you have? Was this great? Are you good? Did your audience enjoy this? Because I think you were on Twitter, you were on Facebook, you were on a couple of different channels, and I was just on YouTube.
I feel so bad because I didn't talk to anybody on Twitter, even though I told them to, and I had 141 people on Twitter.
Oh wow!
I'm like, oops, sorry.
Yeah. So hey, you guys have been great. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will probably do this. We'll probably be back for Black Friday. That's going to be a must. Adrienne's trying to link up with me to do some other stuff, but I literally don't have time. We'll talk about it offline. We'll see what we can do. But I got so many irons in the fire right now that it's crazy. So Adryenn has a lot of time because she's a baller. I don't. I got to work and grind.
Have a lot of time.
I got to work and grind out here in California. I mean, gas is $7 a gallon. So
oh yeah, I saw that when I was out there. I'm like,
even if you guys use my links, I'd probably get enough maybe for 1 gallon of gas. But no, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Hey, you guys have been great. Adryenn, we'll catch up, man. I'll give you a call. You guys take care.
Super excited. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for joining me, Adryenn. We're going to be back Black Friday. We're going to do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.